Um, I'm pretty sure we were classifying AD as a four, correct?
We
We
were.
were. We
Yeah, I
we
have
indeed
AD
were.
right here. Yeah,
That,
that's where I have
that
it.
there's the two names because Wes Tatum's
Hell
right
no.
there, but I have him tied with AD
Hell
Oh, I
no.
because
like this. I
here,
like this. Okay.
here's my
Yeah.
here's my logic. Here's my logic before Gifted gets his pick in. Like I think Tatum has had the better season last year. I think the last couple of years that you could argue Tatum's just been better anyway. I
Mm-mm.
think the problem is AD should be able to play the whole season this upcoming year, and I don't know what version of Tatum we're getting post Achilles. So my thinking is AD's probably got 3 years left of all NBA caliber play. That's my logic. So if Tatum doesn't get back to that after next year, AD might be better than him for the next 2 years. And there's where
Mm.
I'm stuck. So if I give it to recency, it should be Tatum. But because of this upcoming season and projecting forward, I think I have to put AD here.
I see I might have to adjust some things too, because I have a certain somebody who's not up here. I guess he's
Yeah,
projected
we'll have to
here
add faces. I
previously.
think we're missing a couple. Actually,
Yep.
yeah, there's two very big names I'm not seeing. Um,
That brother said Tatum been better than AD since 23, and thank you for telling me
Woo.
you don't know what you're watching. Um, Here's the thing, like I think, um, like everybody knows I like Tatum. Like that's the thing. You would think I would be like, oh, Tatum's better,
You
of
do like
course.
Tatum. Yeah.
Brother, I watch both of them play frequently. Anthony Davis is better than him. I'm sorry to tell you. One thing about Tatum that's like not being I- like the value is driving down for me the scoring inefficiencies in such an optimized situation is it needs to that I'm sorry. We can't have this way bigger better offensive player thing and then he can't he can't be 60 true shooting in Boston. Like I'm sorry. Like at some point that has to matter. And then even though most of the time Tatum gets the versatility and defensive player gap against a lot of the rest of the top 10, can't get that against Anthony Davis. Can't get that off either. So I'm sorry. Even if you want to say Tatum is a better initiator and passer, playmaker, I'm very much cool with that.
What you mean,
Um,
if?
yeah, I mean, sure, but to me, he doesn't do that to a level that usurps what Anthony Davis does better than him. And I can rely on that
What
play
does AD
finishing,
do better
especially
than
next to
him?
another playmaker, um,
Aside from defense,
way
what
more
does AD
consistently.
do better than him?
But you're gonna be like, what? If I say scoring, you're just gonna disagree.
Yeah, I'm asking. I just wanted to know what you would say. I disagree with scoring. I don't think
Yeah,
just
exactly.
measure
So that's
more.
where we disagree.
Yeah, cool. I don't think being more efficient at all times makes you a better scorer,
Oh wow,
especially
the Jokic
when
guy. Go ahead.
the ways in which you score
It was good, Eli.
matter. So like, you know, for Anthony Davis, the versatility or lack thereof with his scoring, I think is why he would take a hit in comparison to a guy like Tatum. The volume as well, it matters. And then on top of that,
But it's like
even
similar volume though.
no, it is not similar volume.
Tatum averages
AD,
like what 27, 26.
yeah,
AD's averaging
Tatum
like
is a
25, 26.
27 to Tatum. In my opinion, like I think they're tiered. Tatum can be anywhere from 27 to 30 a game. I think
I
AD
mean,
would peak
Tatum's
out
hit 30
around.
once. He's at
Okay,
the rest of his career
so again,
signals he's like a
you just
26,
spoke to the
27 point
situation
per
in
game
Boston.
scorer.
You spoke to the situation in Boston, so you can't have it both ways. There are reasons why his scoring is not season after season staying at 30. He scored 30, and then the very next year they added a like real offensive talent. Two pieces.
I mean,
Drew
AD's also
Holiday
playing
and
along other elite offensive talent, though.
it's not
So his volume of
comparable
points
to
would
that
suffer.
situation and the way that AD
Playing
scored.
with LeBron
Two
James?
total- you're gonna talk over me the whole
My
time.
fault. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So again, having a conversation of Boston and LA, two totally different things. Boston and being with more heads. We have Drew, we have D White, we have KP, we had Jaylen Brown and Tatum compared to a situation. Not to mention, like, I'm not going to gas Pritchard and make him seem like he's something greater than what he is, but in terms of, hey, I can take whatever shot I see fit on the court, and the offense he's playing in, the system he's playing in, compared to the Lakers, who are literally playing LeBron AD basketball. It was playing through LeBron, playing through Anthony Davis, and then there was a massive drop off between who was third in their offense and how they played also beside those players. Two totally different offenses, two totally different schemes. So I don't think it's comparable. Like, I truly don't. And the offensive talent as a whole still, like, even when he was there, then you go D'Lo, Reeves, Rui. That's the next three compared to the next three in Boston being KP, D White, and Drew. And a lot of people in here feel like KP and D White offensively, from a scoring standpoint, are on par with Jaylen Brown. Or not, I won't say in here, but a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's a way different, just different tiers, different situations. Obviously, the playmaking, I don't want to downplay that. I think it matters. The ability to create your own shot, that matters. So offensively, I think he's comfortably better. And then defensively, I feel like he's bridged the gap. I don't think we're talking about AD from 2 seasons ago defensively. Now, maybe you don't want to make too much of what we saw last year defensively, like for the entire season, because AD had a stretch where he was elite. But then the season as a whole, I didn't feel that way about Anthony Davis's defense, and I felt like it was pretty clear he had taken a step
That
back.
was more schematic than anything. But I don't know. I feel like I guess I just differ, and clearly you value like that playmaking, like, because that's just a lot of your arguments a lot of the times. And then I also just disagree in this humongous gap of like self creation, of creating own shot between the two. Because what is Tatum generating a lot of the times? An inefficient step back three. Like
Tatum also.
I mean, I guess in some games they go in and then it's amazing, absolutely. But more times than not, he's generating an inefficient shot. That's what he does.
Real
You're
quick,
shaking your head. That's most of his off the
Yeah,
dribble
yeah.
work.
He lives
Is a
around
Real
step
fat-
back
real-
three that he
yeah.
doesn't hit.
Real fast, guys. Real fast. I like the conversation. I want to get my thoughts and also Derek thoughts into this as well. We know where you two stand. I want to see where Derek stands because he said he was a little bit in the middle, right, Derek?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say Gifted. You didn't actually say your vote, so who'd you vote it to?
Oh, I voted AD. And like my reasoning in doing it is mainly because of the Tatum like hurt. Like I really had to ask myself, is Tatum going to be a better player post Achilles than current Anthony Davis, which he gets hurt a whole lot too. I think Tatum so far to this point has consistently been better because of his overall, I would say, durability. But offensively, I do think Tatum is probably one of the most overrated players, I would say, in the league. I do think impact-wise, though, he does consistently create at a decent enough level. It's just the overall efficiency at times really bothers me. My edge towards, I think, Anthony Davis is with a good system around him to maximize what he does. I think he raises the floor of his, I would say, defensive unit way higher, and that's what makes it close. I think the injury makes me lean him right now over Tatum for me.
And also, like, you named all these good offensive players, and then you didn't actually, like, yeah, the Lakers, if you want to say Derek White's better than D'Lo, sure. If you want to say Jaylen Brown's better than Austin Reeves, of course. But the functionality of the offense is still, bro. He's playing next to two other off the dribble guards alongside LeBron James, and then you're like, oh, Tatum's averaging 26 and he's averaging 25. Like, I think both of them can explain lacking of some volume to an extent. Because yes, Austin Reeves is doing a lot off the bounce. He's a lot in pick and roll, looking for his own shot. D'Lo the same, and then he's playing with LeBron. Like, yeah,
I do
he's
want to
not
be.
gonna
I do want to be
average-
fair though.
he's
I do
not
want to
gonna
be fair
average
though.
30.
Like
I
I don't think we're
no,
giving
he's not.
Tatum enough credit though, because last year's Boston Celtics, he carried that team all regular season long, and he was the reason why they were that good. Because many of those pieces flat out fell off, and he was carrying that load offensively. I think he showed a lot in this year for me. My only problem is
It
once
still
we
couldn't
got,
pass 58 true shooting, gifted.
I
Bro,
agree with
what do
you.
we like? What do we?
I agree with you. I
Bro,
think that's
come on, bro.
I think that's fair to say, but like independent of true shooting, his creation this year, they absolutely needed to have any type of real success. This year, I would say more than any year. Is that not fair to say?
Yeah, no, it's more than fair.
I mean, I guess.
Although you still have 23 Tatum, which I think probably is
Okay.
higher than what we saw in 25. That
Okay.
said, in terms of responsibility for like he was still playing with Marcus Smart for Christ's sake.
Ugh.
But yeah, I think that Tatum's a better scorer, be it by a hair or by a toenail, whatever it is. He's a better scorer, and I also think that offensively he's clearly a better player. Even if you get hung up on scoring offensively, there's clearly a separation. So I think with the two sides of the ball,
But then AD's like one of the 5 best defenders in the
I
sport.
don't think that's true anymore. And I think
so
we're
then
saying
that's
based
clearly
off
where
of-
we disagree at. Yeah.
I mean that's fine, but I'm saying like based off of it depends. If we're doing a 3-year, if we're doing 3-year sample, what's our sample? Because if we do the 3-year sample, the scoring argument completely goes away, and I think that you're relying on 1 year for one aspect of the conversation, and then you're taking a sample that's larger than that for other.
But AD
aspects of the
was
conversation.
AD was
I don't think
elite
that's
when
fair. I
he
don't
when he
think
put
that's-
him. No, AD was elite defensively once we put him in the. Hold on.
AD was not a top 5 defender last year. That I don't think anybody on this
He
panel
wasn't.
would dispute
He was
that
not. No.
Like, so again, either you're using your sample to make you got to be consistent. Don't use a 1-year sample for one thing and then 3 for another.
No,
That's
but
fair.
there's always context with everything. The last 3 years for Tatum, you have proven why he should be a better offensive player and a more efficient player than what he is. That's just a fact. But on the flip side, you can't look at the defensive personnel of the Lakers and be like, oh, look at all this defensive assistance he's had. They should be a better defensive team due to AD being the better defender. So it's not even
I
apples to
didn't make
apples
any
comparison.
arguments about
This is what I'm
defense.
what
stuff.
can I finish what I'm saying?
I just want you to make like.
But I
speak to
just
what I said.
you asked me to not cut you off.
I
so I
asked you not to talk through the whole thing, but speak to what I said. I didn't. Use
I'm
team
speaking to what you
defense.
said. I'm getting.
I never once said
Okay,
anything.
so can
about
I
team
finish what I'm
defense,
saying?
man.
You
Go
know,
ahead,
don't
bro.
worry about it.
Just, that's
worry about it.
lame. That's not.
Don't worry about
authentic.
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I just said I never
worry
spoke to
about it.
team defense. You literally brought
No,
up
but
team defense.
I was getting to a point. But
okay,
you don't
make your
want to.
point. Just like
No,
go ahead.
but-
Go ahead.
No, so don't worry about it.
Guys, we don't gotta do all that, bro.
I'm not
I
doing
need,
all of
like,
that. I'm just saying,
player
we're not
two,
going
by the way.
nowhere. We disagree. It is what it is.
Wait, so then for you, Derek, like what was your decision though?
I went with AD for leaning on this upcoming season / projection moving forward. I think AD kept it close enough the past 2-ish years where it's okay, even though Tatum wins in that category. Tatum's had a better last 2 years than Anthony Davis.
Okay.
But I also think that when Tatum comes back, He's also coming back to a probably less than ideal situation. I think the Mavericks have a better situation with AD. So that's why I feel like it's going to help AD be a better player moving forward. Tatum, I don't know. But all that to be said, I feel like Tatum just gets immediately slotted at 3. He can't drop any lower. He's been too productive for too long, and I think can reasonably come back to like what the poll said earlier, an all NBA level. So I think at worst it's close, but the healthier player in this instance is kind of getting the grace because he can match Tatum's production.
I'm trying to not jade myself too crazy with Tatum. I think what like hurts him, for me at least, when I have to like view Tatum, is that like his scoring consistency, even if I'm saying he is the better offensive player, struggles consistently when he plays against good defensive units, and specifically units that can also pressure you offensively. Like, I feel like there's no reason why, if you have Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns for the majority of that whole series, you're struggling to crack even, what was it, 53%? Like, he was really awful in that entire series until the end. And even then, it still wasn't what we needed it, I think, to be. My problem is, ability-wise, Tatum is better than him. I 100% believe that. But in terms of like consistent conversion of that, he leaves that door open consistently for me. He just does. I'm sorry.
All right. What's number 3, bro?
I mean, number 3 is Tatum.
Yeah. I don't think that's even debatable. Like, and I can save AD right here. Here, give me 1 second here, because I just noticed he's not here for some reason. I would say Tatum is 3. Who would be in, I would say, talks for Tatum? Are there even talks for Tatum?
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
I think I mean, it doesn't matter. AD is already slotted. That him being at 2 is utterly ridiculous to me.
I mean, Wes, I don't think it can be that ridiculous. Was AD not 3rd for you?
It's ridiculous. No, not at all. He's not 3rd to me. I don't think
not
he's the
3rd.
best
Okay.
player. No, I do not. I think Durant is the 3rd best player. I think Anthony Davis is the 4th.
Okay.
I don't think I just not at all. Especially coming off the season we just saw. No way. And
so who's better last year to you?
As well, that
Tatum was better last year.
Tatum was better. Tatum has been better for 2 years.
I'm talking about AD versus KD.
KD, I think Durant was better when like both of them played like not enough games.
Okay.
Team success didn't fare in Durant's favor, but I think Durant was a better player. Offensively, not close, and then defensively, obviously, AD's way better. I think, so it's just how you fall. I think Durant's a better basketball player for sure, and I think he'll show that this year. So we'll just wait. Gotta wait for the regular season, man. Gotta wait.
I'm reading some comments real quick in the YouTube chat on this. 2-for-1 said if Tatum is getting ranked lower due to his injury, he shouldn't be on the list to begin with. Can't say that because we rated Halliburton and we knew
Halliburton didn't take a hit. We didn't move him below people based off of, if I'm not mistaken, Halliburton did get moved below people.
Oh, I did.
He otherwise wouldn't be. I'm saying our list collectively. Like I don't.
I don't
even remember that being a talking point for real. Like I think Halliburton was where but maybe he did, and we haven't touched point guards yet, but it's just interesting, man. Like I don't see how you can outplay somebody, because I just don't think it's rooted in anything worth like, oh, he's injured, so we're judging what we think he may be coming back off the injury. We're not judging the players at that point. We're grasping at straws, like, okay, what? Because he could come back and he could be the same player he was. He could. I mean, could come back. He also could come back because he's younger than AD. And AD
that's possible.
Being 31, AD could be on a decline when Tatum comes back potentially it could happen.
But, okay,
True.
but
So-
two things to that, Wes. Like, to that point, I agree. Tatum, and I mean, hope for his sake he's able to come back to that. But I think he's also coming back to a worse team situation, which is going to hurt him potentially. So that was what I said earlier. And then as far as what Newski's saying, as far as AD's inconsistencies, I'll be honest. Every Anthony Davis conversation I've had for 3+ years, whether it's on this app or Spaces or whatever, like the inconsistencies of AD are implied. Like, I feel like I don't even have to address them because, games and minutes, like, I feel like we understand, and there's a caveat. Not too dissimilar from a Joel Embiid or Kawhi conversation. Like, it's kind of implied that, dude doesn't always play every game or he gets nicked up. Which also I think helps AD in a weird way of, like, he gets these smaller injuries that don't take weeks or months of the season away at a time. So he's able to come back, play more games, but then he'll get nicked up throughout the season. As many other players do, but like that keeps him, as opposed to having, obviously what Tatum suffered. So I think it just comes down to like a floor thing. Like, what I had so far for rankings is Giannis was obviously 1. He wasn't any lower. Anthony Davis at his highest was 2. So that's telling you this is like the highest evaluation I have of AD. But then he could have been as low as 4. Tatum, it was as high as 2, as low as 6. 6 would have been if I like absolutely just thought he was not going to come back to being anywhere near the same player. Obviously, I don't think that's the case. I'm still fairly high on him. So I just moved Tatum. I mean, if you want to say I'm taxing him too hard, that's fine. That's understandable. Like I said, he's literally in a tie, but I'm just giving the edge to AD.
I want to say this for me. I looked at team situation, and that was a part of mine as well, Derek, because I feel like AD, I think situationally, playing the 4 with bigs around him, this should bring out the best version of himself and him being available for the upcoming season. I'm just thinking that like this is a more ideal spot for him than Tatum when he comes back to his roster next. And again, maybe that's too much, and I'm fine to hold the L on that, because again, I personally think that these past 2 years, I would say he's been better than AD to me. I would say that. But I think that it's close enough where I can buy him that, in my opinion. I just I have flaws with both players. So that's me. So here's my things. So the third spot here on this list, KD is still here, Bron is still here, Tatum is also still here, Mobley's here as well. What y'all thinking?
I think it has to be Tatum.
I got Tatum.
I'm not picking any other name over Tatum.
Yeah.
I mean, I had Bron, but me and Tatum went out.
Yeah, I'm not.
I have Bron. Bron and KD.
Can't go that far.
Tatum.
See,
I had Tatum at 5.
I didn't think the
see,
Tatum and
think
AD
that's more
discourse would be like
appropriate.
this. I expected this part of the list to get nasty.
But see, I think that's more appropriate because Real Talk is now standing on, hey, I think you're taking a step back.
I mean, he tore his Achilles.
Exactly.
I'm not. So yeah,
I'm not with that. Yo, I'm gonna knock you one spot, but then not because is the gap so far between Tatum and Kevin Durant as basketball players, and AD as well. Like those 3 players are Tatum and AD so far and away better than Durant in 2025 that now Tatum could take a step back when he was ahead of AD to put him behind AD, but not put him also behind Durant. I don't think that tracks.
I think it does. I mean, you're using the word gap,
Okay.
which I don't know why you're implying that, as if I'm saying that one of these players has no business in the conversation. Like Kevin Durant's the oldest name we have before we get to Bron, who, by the way, I guess I've got Kevin Durant 4th, by the way. Like Durant, I think has the best chance of real regression, like going forward anyway, because we know he misses games, which presumably everybody else will miss the same amount of games here. Defensively is the weakest name we've said so far. and I'm trusting Tatum to get back to being an above average defender, even if he's not as good of a defender as he was.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why I got like KD's fourth. I feel like having Tatum third is still fair. I don't think putting a player with a better floor in AD who's going to be in a better situation above Tatum, and then not having Tatum slide past KD is a diss or doesn't track.
Let's get real talk.
I would just like to say, I just believe that Tatum, and I think this has also been one of the realities that people haven't been like living in when it comes to Tatum. They like list his physical like attributes and then come to the conclusion that he's like this like great athlete. Like, don't get me wrong, he's definitely a really good athlete, but like he already didn't have a great first step to begin with, right? He's not starting from this baseline of like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm you know, 09 LeBron. So even if I tear my
yeah.
Achilles, I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's not what it is. And so what I believe is that Tatum is about to take even more pull-up jump shots. And I just don't think he's a good pull-up jump shooter. So I think in all he will be a worse player, not by like a significant margin, but I do think he's going to be worse. What he's already been doing defensively, I think he can. I think he'll be able to still come back and do that because they've kind of been. He hasn't been doing like the POA on the better like offensive players stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's Jaylen Brown. That's Drew. His work is more off ball, being a low man, etc., etc. Right? That's more his stuff. I think he'll be able to do that fine. But I think he's going to be a worse offensive player. I think he's going to be an even worse scorer, and I already think he's not a great scorer to begin with.
Real quick, we got 2 comments on this before we move on. Nonchalant in playback said, when are we going to acknowledge that when Anthony Davis is the number 1 offensive option, his defensive motor and value drops a decent amount?
But you've seen that when he had like D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves.
I see you.
I don't understand. Now, of course, it was a great, very, it was a one game. But I don't see a world where now he has a Max Christie. Now he had. I know
he's still with D'Lo.
I know he has Cooper Flag. He still has PJ
he's
Washington.
Playing with.
He's obviously
it's a much better defense team around him.
Dude. Like, that's nasty. So So I think he's going to look very good defensively this year as well.
Right.
And the second chat before we move on here, Tank in the YouTube chat said KD weaker than Bron on defense right now, while he's going to be on a better defensive team. No, that's an interesting conversation.
He's not weaker than Bron defensively on a bad defensive team. Like he's comfortably better than Bron defensively at this point in his career. He's still a positive defender, actually.
That's fair to say. That's fair to say too, Wes.
Neither here nor there. He's 37, so it is what it is.
I mean, he's a plus defender, like for sure. I don't really think that's a question.
I mean, plus defender is fine. Is he better than Kevin Durant though to you on defense?
I think he was.
You talking about Bron?
Durant.
Yeah, he was saying Durant is.
I was talking about Durant.
We're all in agreement about Durant's defense. He wasn't talking about.
Okay. Let me say this. I think Kevin Durant plays with a sense of urgency still more consistently than LeBron defensively, but I do see when the 40-year-old's locked in, he still can. You know what I'm saying? The 40-year-old locked in can still do some things. Just saying. But
I know what you mean.
He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that on a consistent basis at all.
He's the true example of a trade-off, though. Whatever extra effort he gives on one side of the floor,
the
other side, So he's the true example of that right now. But hey, Tatum 3.
All right, so at 4, I'll let Derek go first. You got a 4, Derek?
This is where I got Kevin. I got KD here at 4.
I also have Kevin Durant at 4.
I had him at 3, but he would be here for me.
Okay.
Right, so KD auto slotted. Real Talk had LeBron at 4. So that's going to be his next vote. Wes,
I know KD's going to win that, but like I do want to hear like how close is that of a conversation for y'all?
What, LeBron and Durant?
Yeah, for next year. Yeah.
Not close at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I won't say not close at all, but I feel pretty comfortable KD's got a lead.
I guess what like I want to ask is like if Luka is gonna have this MVP offensive season, is Bron not gonna eat off of that? Yeah. Listen, I've seen him overseas. Real talk. I know about Luka. I am Luka FC. I know, but I'm just saying, how does Bron look with that?
Great. I mean, I think LeBron's is, got to play with him a little bit. And so he'll make the adjustments like he always does to end up averaging 25 on very good efficiency, like he always does. As long as he can stay healthy.
Best defender on the bottom 10 defense, that's Eli.
Really the only question.
Fair. Okay, I don't know how to say this. I feel like for the regular season, Kevin Durant might be better. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, at the apex, LeBron's a better player than him, though. Man, I got to be honest.
Wow, this
list weird.
Is
I got Kevin Durant though, but I'm not surprised by it though.
I guess we'll get to it because I'll be honest, LeBron's not the name I have after anyway.
Okay.
LeBron's the second option here, like bona fide second
he
option.
Is.
So
yeah.
I don't know. There's a little tax going on there for me. So
wait.
But I have a question too.
That sounds crazy to me.
It sounds crazy because I know who it is.
You're going to rank him a worse player because his position changed.
It does.
Real talk, though. This tracks because again,
it does track.
I'm glad he brought it up. Shout out Derek because I was just about to say, I sat through an entire list that took us about 4 hours. So I sat for a long time.
It did take
and
us
I listened astutely, might I add. I listened to my distinguished panel. Shout out to all these brothers up here. Tell me that a certain someone, because the situation improved, was going to have such a leap this season and really tap into the potential of who they thought he was as a player. And the highs were going to shine way more than some of his lows in the previous years because of the situation, and how everything was going to shift around him. So now I'm looking at legitimately one of the best players we have ever seen in our entire lives walk into a situation, albeit offensively, I can't say it's the best situation he's ever been in, but team-wise, a much better situation, and his game offensively, independently, has always operated in spite of what he's been around, outside of one situation in his career, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're watching him go into a much better situation with a team that just won 52 games, and now we don't think that he is going to. I'm not here. I won't say you all don't think that. I'm not hearing those same arguments for him on how his defense will improve and his overall value and his play should improve because he's in a better situation with better teammates, better system, and all these things around him being better. It's just odd to me, man. I feel like
I'm confused. Like, what are you comparing that? What were we talking about the last time? Who were we talking about?
Oh, somebody in Orlando. Sir, and I feel like that's the next name that's coming up. I feel like that's the next name that's coming
you're getting some.
Paolo over LeBron?
It
Oh,
may not be him.
oh.
It may be the guy in New Orleans. But I feel like it
Okay,
could be
okay,
him.
Oh
okay.
well, see, that didn't change my list though. Like
Okay.
I thought Brown was better then. I would think Brown better. I'm gonna think KD better then. I still think KD's better now. I'm not, but I do think he'll play better than what he has been. I don't really see how that's Am I contradicting myself?
No, it's more so about where he's ranked and like the conversation with you speaking on like Bron and in his situation changing Bron becoming a 2 compared to obviously Durant still staying a 1 and walking into a better situation. And like those things there that exist because I don't remember exactly what Derek just spoke to, but he was speaking to like Bron not being next, and you're like, how? And you didn't understand how moving down a notch in the pecking order would affect anything. But I'm more so speaking to the fact that for this Durant conversation, I haven't heard that thrown out once. How he was walking into a better situation and how that would actually make him a better basketball player. I don't know if
Do
it's
you mind if I
because he's
respond?
a vet. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So I didn't get a chance to say this, but my thing with Durant and Houston is Houston and me was a well-oiled machine because of what they were able to do defensively. Their offense was very horrendous. I think what's going to happen with KD is on the possessions where they get the rebound, he's going to make a good percentage of those possessions better because of his ability to shoot the ball, yes. But I also think that Houston is going to be just a bit more cautious because they're actually playing for something. And like I think that they have the depth defensively where KD doesn't have to be as taxed as much as he was in Phoenix. And I think because of that, he's not going to be showcasing that value as much until playoffs, which we still have to see what that shows. So for me, that's kind of why I still had KD in this range. I don't think what you're saying is crazy at all. I just think that he's in a good actual situation. So I don't think they're gonna ask for as much from him in the regular season. But
I actually I thought like him
Kevin
being
said
on a
funny as
better
fuck.
team was kind of implied. I didn't like.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't like said anything about it, I guess. But
Okay.
I actually I expect Kevin Durant to still look iffy sometimes offensively. Where some teams can still gap him because there's some non-spaces on the floor and he struggles passing and he still has some struggles passing out of a double and can't beat certain people off the dribble. It does have to rely on his jump shot a lot. Now, the great thing about Kevin Durant is he just makes them. So, I mean,
Okay. So now I got to respond to that because here's my thing. I still believe this. KD is still the most Teflon nigga in the league. So I do want to say this, right? He's in a great position. You heard me. Kevin Durant is the most Teflon player in the league. I'm still on that. Outside of maybe Kawhi, but we'll
Not
get to
Kawhi.
him.
I was just about to say not Kawhi.
No. It is 100% fair to say Kawhi because we own him too. But here's
Kawhi.
all I'm saying. I wait. By the way, I told real talk about this thing Kawhi all year last year, and this man, you know what? I'm gonna let it slide. Anyway, I'm gonna stay.
That was a playoff.
Yeah, off that one game too. But anyways, here's my thing with KD. What are we personally expecting from Kevin Durant this year? Like, what do you need to see to feel justified in what you believe he is as a player? That's my question for y'all.
I'm gonna need to see him score the ball efficiently and play good defense and be a still an above average passer and playmaker for sure. It's not like he just sucks in that department. Like he's gonna be one of the better offensive players in the league, while maintaining some value defensively. That's what I'm expecting to see from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I just expect to see the same player that I've seen for however many years now. Who's keeping count? But yeah, I just expect to see the same guy. And I think that his situation will make a lot of people view him differently. Now if the regression comes, I'll have to live with my foot in my mouth. But if the regression doesn't come this season, the conversations of him not being a top 10 basketball player will die. Like, and I'm so ready to see it because it's been a lot of crazy stuff this offseason, man.
It's already dead for me. We did a top 10 list. Yeah, we did a top 10 list over there at the Hoop Talk podcast this year. I have KD in my top 10. I don't really know, and I don't really understand why we're hesitating on this. And I think Kevin Durant is pretty much going to be at this level of player that we're seeing like these past till he retires. I'm kind of at
Okay.
It's similar to LeBron. I don't have a reason to think he's not going to still basically be what we're seeing. Why would he not? He's 7 feet tall. That doesn't go anywhere. He's still one of the 5 best shooters ever. It's not going anywhere.
Wow.
I don't
Keep
know.
going. Keep preaching.
He's going to be Kevin Durant.
Yeah, here we go. That church. Yeah.
Preach us. Nah.
I guess for me,
man.
so listen, I guess for me, like I have a okay. My personal theory, y'all, and I might be alone in this. I think that Kevin Durant is going to look pretty similar in Houston. I think because the offensive infrastructure, like, we get it. I believe the Suns were ass. Yes, 100% they were. But I still think that there's offensive tools that they had that were better than the Rockets as a group. Right.
Yeah,
so I think because of that, KD's efficiency might not look the same, but that'll be fine because the defense around him is going to make up for a lot of that, which is why I think it's going to kind of like, I would say, balance out for the year.
I agree with you. I agree. I don't.
Okay.
Maybe what he shot last year, 65 true shooting. Hey, he may only be 62. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's going to be Kevin Durant.
Over under 63. I was going to ask the panel over under 63. I think he's probably still around there. Or 62 and a half, let's say that. You know.
Okay.
Like, what's your over under? You know what I'm saying? Under, over, Derek Gibson.
He not shooting 65 this year. No.
He not shooting 65.
No,
I can't.
I said
Yeah,
62 and a half. 62 and a half.
I'm thinking
he might go 62 flat.
Yeah, I'm thinking 62-ish.
Yeah.
I think he could hit the over if it sacrifices some games.
I'm a Derek.
That's a fair point too.
The over. Yeah, I mean, not that we have to open the door to the top 10 discussion. I think this is the season that could get me to have KD in my top 10 as a player. I still have him on the outside looking in, but I think this is like prime perfect season for this to happen, and I think for a lot of people to like propel him for further. Yeah, I think that's fair. This is like a really unique build of a team that, like, narratively, like, is perfect for Kevin because there's nothing that's gonna say like Durant wasn't the number one or most important factor of this Houston Rockets success. Like, historically, we will completely forget about what the Rockets did last season. If they have a nice playoff run here, it's going to get a ton of credit to KD. We'll say they'll have a great defense, but we're not going to name names. It's just going to be KD was the guy.
Hey, Derek, I will for sure be naming names because I'm all.
Oh shit!
You will, but the Houstonians will. But he better nationally,
he better be better. He better be better than Denny Avdia. I want to see that shit this year. We gonna see. I'm gonna be locked in for that.
Saying defensively, or
I'm saying period as a player.
You talking about Amen?
Yeah. So yeah, I think KD's here. Like, this is again, I think if I wanted to go full like narrative tilt and absolute best case scenario, KD still has a conversation for like Wes had him third. I think that's still completely in the cards. The lowest I had Kevin was fifth. So like I think he's just primed for such a great season. Obviously, knock on wood for health for all these guys. If he plays 60, there's no reason he can't be here.
Absolutely.
Okay. So listen, real quick. I'm gonna read one last comment about KD from Eli in the YouTube chat. By the way, if you're in the playback chat, tap into the YouTube if you want to chat. I have it currently locked in for stuff. We're gonna do this moving forward, so that way the clutter on the screen isn't as crazy with the trolls and shit. But Eli said Kevin Durant was the key starter on the third worst defense in the league. By the way, I don't know why he's getting this much credit as if he's still a positive defensive player. Some of the worst off-ball instincts I ever seen last year. 1,000% worse ever than Bron.
Man. So five.
Yeah, we're moving to 5.
Shout out my dog though, man. I truly.
I get why Eli feel that way though, because there was a stretch of the season where I tapped in. I'm not gonna lie, KD completely stopped giving a fuck at one point, but they were the worst team in the league.
sure.
So hey, yeah,
for sure. He did.
Absolutely nailed it.
I think Bron's effort would have been worse on the Phoenix Suns. We don't have to.
Oh
talk
yeah,
about that.
yeah. No.
I mean, I don't. But why?
Yeah.
Though?
You said why?
Yeah.
If LeBron is in a
the
situation
Suns.
where he's
Why?
no, I'm just saying in a losing situation where the season is lost. We saw it 2 years in a row. Well, I'll say 1 year. We saw it 1 year.
Mhm.
Remember my favorite player being in certain colors, man. His effort was
Oh.
worse. His effort was worse. Defensively,
man.
he did nothing. He sat out, and it's okay though, because that was a bad team. So like I ain't gonna do too much on him. Bad team.
Okay, cool. Well, we do have a time limit to get to, so we'll move into the next spot. Now, is Paolo here for you, Derek? Because you said it ain't even LeBron you thinking about. It's gotta be Zion for you. It has to be.
Wes really is a fantastic listener because he's right about my logic from previous lists carrying over. And look, I'm not like half on, half off on the Paolo train. I might be the conductor because I've got Paolo 5th.
Oh fuck!
Well, it sounds like you are, man.
Shit, Wes.
I mean, but all
I
in all,
might be just checking everyone's tickets.
I mean,
I want to crash out with him, real talk. Crash out with him, real talk.
No, he has him 5th. I had him 6th. It's just that I have all of these names better though. But then I had him next. I do think Paolo. I think Paolo is going to be like Derek was saying, or me and him agreed. I think he can potentially make a first team on NBA this year. But he just won't be better though. But you know what I'm saying? Like you have a better season, he won't be better.
Wait, won't be better than who?
He's not better than Giannis, AD, Bron, KD, Tatum.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I think
That's what. Yeah, he's 5th. Yeah.
Next name is Bron. Yeah.
Hey, we're talking about Bron.
Oh, he's still campaigning for Bron. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to abandon ship on that. Yeah.
Abandon ship.
Well, who you got, Wes?
Yeah, like just
I
Bron
have
come in
LeBron
later.
James. I have LeBron.
Okay.
James.
Oh no! It sounds like LeBron's gonna make the list.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I also have LeBron. Now listen,
Oh my
I gotta be honest. I did not feel great, Wes, because I'm writing it down and I'm like, it could be the last year. We don't know what the Lakers gonna be. It's gonna mainly be Luka MVP. Where does Bron fit? How close is he to that level? But then it's like, can I say Zion? I want to, but the end, I just so like, I chose not to, but I want LeBron for me. I did. I can't lie.
Derek, it looked like you don't want to get out to life, buddy.
Gifted, man.
Yeah, we're here.
What?
But go ahead, but Derek, go ahead and tell us though why you have.
Wes, don't do that. Don't do that, Wes.
Look, like I think it's all the reasons we spoke of when we talked about Paul in the first place. I think narratively he's coming into a good season. I think he's in a great team situation. I think he's only improving. I feel like he is. I don't know how people are treating him like a 26-year-old when he's still 22 or about to be 23. I think he's making improvements. I really think like he's just going to turn a corner and it's going to look like a crazy leap when I think he's just shown us trends. Last year, him being hurt and then having like just an ugly return before he like got ramped up again, I think just painted him in the wrong light. I think he's better overall. I like as coming into a season. Like obviously, I'm like putting LeBron down makes it sound like he's not all that, but that's what it is. Oh, well, is that YouTube chat just completely disagreeing with me?
Bro, Eli took
Yeah.
me the fuck out with this shit.
I'm
Is that
sure he
your
will.
girl tour or a world tour about my fault? I'm sorry.
Hold on. What did he just say?
Wait,
I think
wow.
he's talking about the Luka MVP train or something.
Yeah. Is that your girl tour or world tour? Because
Man,
it's gonna be Shay, big dog. That's funny.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think Paolo's just
I
going to
thought you were
improve
the MVP.
seemingly, I guess, in every facet of his game. So that's why I'm here.
I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna crash because I know you're high on Paolo. So like I respect it. But I dead ass don't think it's a conversation between Zion and Paolo. I think Zion is infinitely better than him. If Zion gets hurt, fine, you got it. But like I really don't think there's anything Paolo can hold a candle to. He's a much more efficient player than him. I think he's a better passer than him. Okay. Paolo shoots more in terms of mid-ranges and threes, sure, but he's not really efficient at them. I think a lot of this is banking on Bane to bail him out with the spacing, which he could. You know what I'm saying? Like I do think Paolo could have a strong emergent season.
Yeah, I like how it's bail for Paolo, but if Trey Murphy goes off, it's like, oh, Zion finally got the help he deserves.
Like, can I name the other players?
No.
No.
Why is Zion's rep more Teflon than his hamstrings? He gets so much bail.
No.
I think
you said Trey Murphy. Now name the other players.
What, that are actually playing this year? What, Herb, Eves, Jordan Poole?
Jordan Poole? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, what am I going
You're
to
not
the whole
finna
rotation?
just say Jordan Poole. Okay. All right. I see we just getting some shit off now.
Okay.
I mean, he told me to name players. I didn't say they're going to be good ones.
Listen.
No. What I'm saying is, we're not going to be acting like Jordan Poole just some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying he shit, but he is shit sometimes for sure. I'm probably the only one up here to actually watch some games in DC.
Bro,
you know,
look, man.
Oh no! I was up at
1
o'clock in the
you
morning
see that?
on the East Coast watching him game the Denver Nuggets because I like the certain player, like two players on their team, you know. So
I don't know. I feel like, you know what? Let me put it this way: if I've got faith in Paolo, I'm in the minority for that. Seeing how is the collective and not just the panel, the collective have faith in Zion.
Yeah,
y'all got it. You know, Zion doesn't need my help.
I'm with you on that point. I'm with you there.
No, and I'm saying this is to Nam, but this is just to like the NBA like fandom in general. Like they've got their faith. Zion's going to turn the corner. Any day now, he's going to turn the corner. He's going to come back. Y'all got it. He don't need my help.
I think he's better right now if he don't turn the corner though.
There we go.
That's the problem. He's better than
my hand for.
30 games
right now.
30 games. Gifted. How many games does he play next year?
How many games did Paolo play last year?
47. How many games does Zion
who was better
play?
last year in the regular season?
I'm asking you, how many games does Zion play?
I don't know.
50,
okay. All right.
50.
Well, I mean,
I can't tell you.
Okay, so he's just better if he plays 0 next year.
I can't tell you how many. Listen, I can't tell you how many games Paolo plays either. I don't know.
I'm asking you. You're saying like he's definitively better. Paolo can't like Paolo's improvement. Damn it. Like, let's look at like what is Zion doing next year, and how many games does he play to prove to you he's like easily a better player, infinitely better, using your words.
Okay. Yeah. So like for me, it's the amount of rim pressure he consistently does.
I asked you about games. I've spoken to you for 4 years about Zion. You don't have to tell me what you like about him. Tell me how many games is he playing. Okay,
so like if I had to like actually ballpark it, I would probably say somewhere between 56. 56 is my guess if I had to be like safe with that. And I think those games of Zion, he can play at a very high level. I think Paolo might also play in that same range. They've both been hurt recently. Obviously Zion more than Paolo, but I've seen Zion peak higher than Paolo. And I'm still on that. Now, if Paolo has like a like way healthier year and is really good for a bigger stretch of that, I'll give it to him. I will. But like, I don't think Paolo has done anything that I don't think Zion can reach. I don't believe that.
Is it? Yeah, Zion can't.
But I guess that's just the disconnect between like I think Paulo has these stretch of games that are indicators that like he's also going to be better next year, like the following season, if health be on his side. And so Derek is kind of projecting a
Okay.
like y'all keep talking about the Paulo you've seen, and he's saying, well, it's going to be a better version than what we've seen anyway. So y'all keep talking about how Zion's better than the Paulo that he's saying.
Oh no, I agree with that.
So
He'll be
it's
better.
like y'all
Yeah.
keep like that's and he's saying he's banking on Paulo being a better player. I tend to agree with him.
But how much better does he have to get to be better than Zion's the question though?
That's the question.
I don't considering games played, then we've seen one in the playoffs. We haven't seen another in the playoffs, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't know.
Fucking playing game. I swear to God, if he made it out that playing game fourth quarter, bro, I swear to God.
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel you though. I feel that you're not wrong.
Position where, I mean, we have played them, and he had a bad game like 2 weeks earlier or something. But
yeah.
What was I saying? I don't know. He's just banking on Apollo leave again. I will go back to this. Nobody would have thought that Anthony Edwards was going to go from what he was in 23 to 24. Oh, he's the best pull-up three-point shooter in the league.
Oh, that. Okay.
Like
fair.
That's
fair. That's fair to say.
I don't know what Paulo's going to be. I don't even know what version in Derek minds he's envisioning.
He won't be the best pull-up shooter in the league, though. I put money on that.
I have to see him play it out.
No, you're right, and no one's asking.
But where I disagree, I'm finna be done. Where I disagree with Derek is where he thinks Paulo getting better means he's finna be better than Bron and KD, and so then,
just Bron.
But
yeah.
I'm saying then you're really saying he's going to be like bordering on top 5-ish conversation, 6, 7, and I don't think
top
that's
10.
where he's finna be. That's not where he's finna be. I think he's finna be like, oh, can we say he's like officially or maybe better than Donovan Mitchell now? Like that. That's where I think he's gonna be.
It's good. I think it's gonna put
into the 10.
I think Paulo's going to be put into conversations. He's not going to earn a spot, but this is going to be the season that puts him into these convos. Like, not too dissimilar from like a Hallie situation of like putting him in conversations he doesn't belong in, putting him in conversations he kind of does, and just putting his name out there routinely. This is what's going to happen. I mean, people might start putting him in like top 7. I don't think I will next season, but I'm saying I think he might get pushed in with the kind of season I think he's going to have.
I think the last thing I want to say before Wes goes real quick is the Anthony Edwards comp. I do just want to say this. Anthony Edwards has always been a player that we saw improve year by year by year. Now, the degree of him actually becoming the best, I would say, pull-up three-point shooter, no. But I think a lot of people reasonably thought he would really develop his shot.
Better as a shooter, sure. But even still, that kind of a leap in one offseason is what I'm saying. That's you wouldn't have thought that because he does shoot it well in the playoffs, but he also it was never to that extent for the longer period of games.
Right. But my problem with the Paulo Zion shit, for me at least, is even if I have to think about Paulo being better, I care about diet. Diet to me is a strong indicator in how much better he can get. And even if that diet shifts,
diet in a defense of Zion is actually ironic as hell. But I get
let's get to it.
I get what you're saying though, but it's just funny. It is funny.
I'm just saying, like my thing with Zion is his shot diet has been in moments where he's had to play with another guy next to him where, okay, we have to like share the light basically. Now that BI is gone, Zion might go back to point Zion in a way where he's more in charge of the offense. And if that happens with his actual profile, he's going to show just how dominant of a force I know him to already be. And for me, like that, like I'm begging on that more than Paulo's diet overnight completely being better in one season. I don't believe that.
Right, which is also what we saw last year because Ingram was hurt. And Zion, granted, small sample, I think he played like 35 games, but Zion looked like the player who we were calling top 12 in the league in 20, I think it was
I think 22 or 21.
23, or it may have been 22. But yeah,
Okay.
he looked like the player from that period in time in his career. And admittedly, 24 was a down year for him in comparison to what we had seen and what we had come to,
And
grow
that's the season
accustomed
where he
to for
played
him.
70 games.
But in
Right?
25, in 20.
So with the
in-
larger sample, he wasn't what you had assumed he was in these small sample sizes.
again, I waited
But
this
that
whole time, but again,
okay.
he was playing with Ingram. So he was adjusting to Ingram being healthy in a full sample, which is what Gifted just spoke to. And now when Ingram was gone again out of that lineup, and he got to get back to playing point Zion and manning the offense in the half court in ways that he was not, and not exclusively trying to play from the block for the most part. He
Does
got
Paulo
back
get
to
this bell playing with Franz?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think the only thing I care about is how effective they are at what they've done thus far.
That's it.
And Zion has been a much more effective basketball player offensively, bar none. He's been way more effective. He's had higher highs more consistently in his career in like single seasons. Like Zion has played a season for 60 games and looked like a top 12 player. I'm not saying the script is over for P5 at all. I'm just saying P5
Yeah.
has never shown anything for a stretch that was worth something for, I think, anyone to say that he's a better basketball player. I think Zion is a better basketball player. But we can move.
Okay.
Because I don't think he's ranked here anyway. I think Derek
Bron
is
got
only
the
at
vote.
P5.
And now
Hey,
we're
Bron
going
got the vote.
six.
Bron. Yeah.
Mhm.
So then who's at 6 for y'all then?
Which season was he top 12? I'm sorry. What season was that?
I think it was an argument. Definitive, I don't think it's definitive
Is it
for anyone. But
maybe his
there was a
sophomore
season he
season?
Yeah,
played
it's
60
a sophomore year.
was a
He was
season
20
played
years
60
old.
some
He played
games.
61 games.
And
Yep.
then,
What year
and
is
then
Okay.
in 20, and then in 23, he didn't play long. But even in 23, he looked like that same player.
2021, real
And he got
talk.
hurt.
2021.
I go last year too, though. You know,
And this year, when
Last year
like,
he was top 12.
I'm
I
not
think
saying
he's
top 12. I'm
25.
saying
I think
yeah, he reached that caliber in terms of play, but obviously it's not long enough. So I get if you don't respect it, but I'm telling you what it was.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie, bro. Hey,
That's
I'm not gonna lie. It's actually getting better in the basketball community to play a short amount of games. Like it dead
For
ass
real.
is. You
We
ball
gave you a
out those
60
amount
game
of games,
sample.
and now we're just gonna be like, oh yeah, that's you.
That's
like
that's
I don't like how y'all
disingenuous.
do
That
that.
is
Yes,
that
bro,
is
like,
literally
that is
just
so
gave you
that is so
because I did-
disingenuous
but-
though, bro.
wait.
Because we
But
just
wait,
gave you a 60 game sample. We gave you the season.
Yeah,
I
but
said
that's 4 years ago.
bro, it does not matter how long ago it was.
What you
because
mean
I
it
said,
doesn't matter?
listen to
It
what
is.
I'm
It's
saying.
contextual.
Please
It's 4 years
listen.
ago.
If you listen, you'll understand. It's
No, I
very
just
simple.
don't agree. I
And
understand. I don't agree.
Okay, how do you disagree with me saying that in 25 he looked like the player he was in 22? How can you disagree with that? What is there to disagree with? Because you're not
I'm
speaking
saying
to what he looked
what I'm
like as a
saying is
basketball player.
I
You're telling me
disagree
he
in
didn't play
using
enough
that
games
as an
in
argument
25.
to
Check
discuss
Bron
where
4
they're
years
at
ago, move
now,
him up.
when you have to go back 4
Bro,
years
that's
ago.
lame. That's lame. Go
No,
ahead,
that's
though.
not, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about
you're harping on the year he had
I'm
in
talking about
21.
Tanessa's comment. I'm talking about
Yeah,
Tanessa's
yeah.
comment.
Real quick, we got a $5 power chat from Nonchalant in playback. Paolo played 26 more games than Zion over the past 2 years, and 24 Zion literally played. And that's my other thing. If we gonna bring up games played for this past 2 year stretch, Zion's played a very comparable amount of games, and he's been better in those games. So I'm just banking on that with him being the focal point more now for sure because they traded BI. I'm just expecting him to look like a better player, even more. That's my logic, at least. Like, I don't need to go off the well, he did this for no, like overall, from what I know Zion to be over these past 3 years, if he's the main focal point the entire time, he's gonna look crazier. I believe that. I got Zion at 6, by the way, for me.
As do I.
You got Paolo, Derek?
Yeah.
I'm not mad. Real talk.
For a 6,
Yeah, for 6.
yeah, I got Paulo.
Okay, so that means we got to pull this shit up then. Bet. Let me pull up my phone real quick to pull it up.
Who did y'all have? Y'all had Zion?
Yeah.
I mean,
Tim
Zion's
Jones.
definitely going to win the poll. I mean,
Yeah, I'm about to say.
yeah, that's you don't even have to really do.
I ain't gonna lie, you'd be surprised because I've seen Paulo FC be out here this offseason. They ain't never been this loud.
I'm
Ooh.
seeing a lot of people these days. I won't say a lot of people, but there's a crowd of people who is gaining momentum that Zion's now a bust. It's a lot of crazy
Really?
things
Yeah,
going on.
I've been seeing that shit too, man.
And let me announce this while we're in the middle of like waiting for the poll. Unfortunately, we got some bad news out of OKC. Prayers up to my guy, our center Thomas
Sorber. Yeah.
Sorber, excuse me. He tore his ACL in a workout. I think they said Thursday. So he is done for the season, or maybe was it ACL or Achilles? It was.
I think I read
it was
ACL.
ACL, yeah. ACL. So
prayers
up
I'm
to
sick
him,
about
man.
that
Speedy
shit, bro.
recovery. We didn't really need him this year, but you never want to see injuries like that, and especially the big men, because now he was 6'10", 260. Is you worry about things like that, but prayers up to him. Just hope he has a speedy recovery.
Chat, try to get the poll up to 20 votes in playback. I also have another poll up in YouTube as well. I want to get the votes up on that to see what that's looking like. We have 16 votes. We have 17 votes now. Get it to 20, and then we will end the vote for here. But yeah, I'm very interested in what that. Kevin sent. What is Paulo elite at? Why is this a thing?
Being doubted, clearly.
That's a good one,
Take said some
Talk your shit.
elite tattoos. Some
Talk
elite
your
tattoos
shit,
is
man.
crazy.
Talk your shit, Derek.
He's
Hey, that
elite
boy
at getting
Wes-
doubted.
That boy Wes said,
That was good. That was
"Hey
good.
man, prayers to him. We ain't really need you for real. Like you could have sat out. We
Yeah,
would've won, but,
that shit was comedy.
Yeah,
I mean,
for real.
hey, prayer hands.
He not
feet,
wrong, though.
everything. Like
Nah,
I'm
he's
just
not
being
wrong.
real,
He's
but
not wrong.
I hope he's all right, man. But that's funny.
All right,
This is closer
so
than I thought it would be. Wow.
I told you the poll would probably be closer. In the YouTube chat, it's got 9 votes. It is less close, unfortunately, in the YouTube chat. Oh, never mind. It is now 60-40. I'm in the poll though. All right, so Zion takes this.
Can I
place
ask y'all,
here.
what does Paulo have to do next year for you to close the gap?
Be more efficient in a larger volume at the rim. Clean up the shot diet between 10 to 16
Now, okay,
feet for
Paul,
me.
let's go one at a time. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say if he does do that, will
Mhm.
you give him credit for that, or will you say that's because he has more spacing now and because of Bane? Which one will it be?
I will give him credit for it based on how his conversion rate looks.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you continue forward. What else does he have to do?
I would like him to work on his specific shot diet at times. Just having a higher floor baseline is a big thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Getting downhill more often.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
agree with that.
as simple as converting more with his style of play. I think that get downhill a lot, convert more around the rim. You take a lot of middies, convert more when you take middies. Just be a better basketball player.
I fuck with Derek.
Actually, if you take 5 middies a game and you are shooting like really poorly on those middies, I can't like dismiss that. I feel like we do this sometimes with young players though, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
I did it for years with Jalen Green, so I understand it. But I never said Jalen Green was better than players like Zion, like when he clearly wasn't, or anybody who was just clearly better than him that he wasn't. Yeah,
Yo.
I didn't do stuff like that.
I'm sorry to bring you off, West, but the honesty from Nonchalant. Derek says, right, but others are gargling. He responds, I know what I am. I'm honest. I expect honesty from others. being honest about that shit is crazy. But shout out to Nonchalant, though. Yeah.
I
All
just
right.
want to see if when he does, because he's going to be a better basketball player. I just hope he gets the credit for it.
I'm the
And
most
we
honest
don't-
person
we
you know,
don't
real
find
talk.
a
He get
reason-
credit.
Yeah.
We don't find a
Will that
reason to
credit- will he
discredit it
deserve
when he
credit
does.
over
when he
Zion,
is a
though?
better basketball player.
I mean,
Like,
but
how
my
much
thing is, I
credit-
can ask you
No,
the same question about
absolutely.
Franz when he looked better than him. I like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because you did
you know what I'm saying?
do
You
the
know what I'm
that's
saying? What
a
does Franz got to?
20-game
What does Franz
sample.
got to do?
You did do that.
I'm just-
Have the other teams in the league guard him like he's the best player out there. We can start there, and then we can move forward.
So nothing about like what he actually does against.
We can start by him being guarded like he's the best player on the team. Yeah.
When he was guarded,
That's the
like that,
baseline.
because P5
I mean, that's
was
the
out.
baseline.
He played. Did he not play up to snuff? Like when he was guarded like that, because P5 was out of the lineup, he did that.
He was killing.
He was killing.
Yeah.
He was.
And Paulo was killing for a stretch of games as well.
Right.
Okay, but
And
okay,
nobody
but
says
independent of
Franz
Paulo,
better
he was.
than Zion Williamson. Nobody up here would say Franz is better than Zion.
Nobody would tell you
Well,
that.
that's
That-
because
that's
you
what
don't
it
think
is.
that Franz. I mean, you don't think Paulo's better than Franz, though. Like, you think?
No, I
Franz is better.
don't not think that. What I'm saying for those two players, I don't think it's a gap. I don't think it's clear one way or another. I think they're very close, and I think the player with more utility is Franz. I think the more well-rounded basketball player is Franz. I also think that P5 is the one, though. I don't think Franz could be a one on a team, like, for real. I think P5 can. But P5, yeah, his game isn't well-rounded yet, to be real. Like, he can do a lot of things, but he doesn't do those things well. So, I don't know. Like, it's just tough for me. And defensively, he doesn't have the utility that Franz has at all.
And we're just assuming that he's going to get better at those qualities that like he can be a better number one at. We're just assuming he gets better in those passing, the
Yeah.
playmaking,
Have a-
shot making.
this nigga Newski said, have a jump shot that doesn't run on 30 FPS. All right, bro. We're gonna move on to 7. I feel you though, because that does hold me back from like really pushing heavy Franz prop, because that jump shot has been kind of nasty these past couple years. But at 7, who we got? I know what Wes gonna say too, I think.
I got Paulo since he still ain't made the list. So
Okay.
Sir Evan. But I'm higher on him than most. But yeah, I have Evan Mobley.
I had Paulo at 6, Mobley at 7, Zion at 8.
Wow.
That's a real man right there. Facts. That's what it should have been. What it should have
That's
been.
a real man right there.
It should have been. Stand on that.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
Mobley's cool.
Nah, that's
but
funny.
Paulo first. Mobley's
That's
cool,
funny.
but Paulo first.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Everything in me wanted to say Mobley. I can't lie, but I feel like with Paulo, what frustrates me is I don't like his floor, but his ceiling, like I like what his ceiling could be, and I don't think I'm a Paulo hater. Like, he's improved every single year. I expect him to improve as well this year. I think Mobley is not gonna get like the full wings because they have too much going on. And I do want to apologize because I remember having a intense debate over the phone with Heaven Sent, backing the Donovan Mitchell trade and saying he'll be fine, Mobley be okay. To be fair, Mobley has not been featured as much as he could have to reach that height, and I don't think that's gonna change in this season. So I'm going Paulo, me personally.
Okay.
So we
You
got
did tell me
Paulo.
so. I'm giving you credit, accept it. I'm an honest person.
All right, so Paulo, then Mobley.
Paulo makes the list, baby.
Yeah. Now, listen. I will be fair though. They did give Evan Mobley a bigger leash last season. I just don't know how much bigger it can get on this current roster, West. That's all I'm saying. Now, what does help him though is Garland is going to be missing time to start the year, which means that, you know, at the beginning he could really become like a super focal point.
I have a
That's fair.
prediction. I think
Okay.
that if Garland is out the beginning of the year, Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley start off the season balling, and then that's when they realize they can trade Quick D'Lo and get them an actual piece.
I don't think that's
That'll help
great.
them
I
run
don't
a
think that's crazy.
That's funny.
That they'll actually get another guard that can like defend maybe or something.
I ain't gonna lie. Quick
and
D'Lo
not-
is tough.
and not have 2 6'1" guards out there on the court in 2025.
Yeah,
Quick D'Lo is
I'm
hilarious.
on team trade Garland, not because I believe in Garland. No, I think he's a very fine basketball player. Pause that, like the basketball, like you know. But
Now your clip.
yeah, nah, I don't see it happening to real talk,
Okay.
you know. But I definitely think down the line, D-Mitch needs to transition to point guard. I think that will make his
I think so,
game
too.
just better. I think he will be more effective, and I think it will force him to play a different style of basketball. I think he would have to play a more team centric. And when Garland goes down, he does. That's the thing. D-Mitch plays a better brand of basketball a lot of times when Garland isn't in the lineup. And we've seen D-Mitch and Garland. I mean, not D-Mitch and Garland, but D-Mitch and Mobley run off wins. Like 2 years ago, the last year they had
Mm-hmm.
help me out panel.
Was that you
Bickerstaff?
talking about the
Bickerstaff.
23, 24?
Yo, yeah, before it was
last
Bickerstaff.
year,
Yeah.
Last year they had
Yeah, uh-huh.
Bickerstaff. That's their season actually was not going well,
Mhm.
and then Garland got hurt. Allen
And
was
D-Mitch
out,
started,
and then they took
Mhm.
off. So yeah, but it'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting to see.
D-Mitch stinks. Like, what do people be saying, bro? Like,
Huh?
Donovan
Somebody
Mitchell
said-
stinks. Like, what are we
Yeah,
talking about, bro? I agree, man. I think
better.
D-Mitch and Evan Mobley, and that also just slots Mobley into like, hey, you finna be our second option, bud. That's where we're going. We saw you make that leap last year. I think he obviously was a very impressive driver for being 7 foot. Was hitting that little catch and shoot 3 at a very good clip for long stretches of the season. Definitely was attacking mismatches very well. Also taking advantage of that. So
I'm gonna be very disrespectful. I think we're giving the wrong player flack. I think he's very important to what they do offensively without Donovan Mitchell, and I think that he plays a very important role for this
Jared
team.
Allen.
Jared Allen gotta get the fuck on. I'm sorry, bro. I used to be like FC big time. I kept saying, why would the Nets, and like I still believe this, right? Like, why would the Nets trade Jared Allen when they literally did not need to? Like, right. Like they could have had Harden, KD, and James with Jared Allen. That should have been a movie, and they traded him, right. But he has not performed in the playoffs consistently now at this point. He has not had the same overall motor. He can't really space, and that's what makes it clunky. Like, if you could replace him with like just another more valid offensive big, I think that team looks a lot better. But because they don't have that, it makes the flaws in both, I would say, the backcourts show up more to me. I think he should be getting more flack, in my opinion.
I mean, I hear you because he was getting hoed by Miles Turner, and that's like,
Not as Miles Turner.
Mitchell Robinson.
Yes, Mitchell Robinson was boy.
Hartenstein,
Look,
Randall, like they
Like he's
It
getting dog low
happens.
key.
did him so
yeah, it
bad.
happens.
The Knicks
It
did him
happens
so
a
bad.
lot. Yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
happens.
He's the soft one for real. Like
He's a really
Mobley,
good regular season player, though.
He is.
He
He's
is,
good
he
in the
is.
regular season. Yeah.
He is, but he's soft. He's just he's soft, and I think that when the game, obviously in the playoffs, becomes more physical, he just can't hold up, man. He's not built for that.
Who would you change him out for, Wes?
That's a tough one though. Like that's a really, really tough one. I would maybe maybe we dive into that on the next pod, so I have more time.
Fair,
to think
fair.
about it
Yeah,
and,
fair.
survey it.
Okay. Well, having said, I have already conceded that at the time I feel justified in saying what I was saying, but upon further examination, he kind of a hoe. Like I don't know how to say it. I think he'll be better this season though. I'm rooting in him, but we do got to move on. So
I agree.
do we all have Mobley here?
So it's easier to move off one of the guards than Allen. I think.
Okay,
bro. Good.
Yeah,
Hey,
Mobley's
a
here.
good 5 is a very hot commodity, bro. It's there is not many out there for real like that, bro. I can get another guard, respectfully.
All right, now here's my question, right here, like I mean this with like all sincerity, like I really, 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 really mean this in my soul. How good is Pascal next year?
Oh,
Really
wow.
good,
Interesting.
just not the next name.
Yeah,
I'm just asking.
at all.
No,
Really good, just not,
not
the next name.
for y'all. He's the next name for me.
Wow.
I
like it.
Wes. I like it.
I like it, but he's
Wowzers.
I got one more guy in front of him, and it's Bam.
I have 2 people in front of him actually.
Okay,
Well,
okay,
actually,
we're talking.
Because I had Mobley. 8 is where I had Zion.
Yep.
So I had Zion in front of him. I had Bam in front of him. Ooh, and y'all not finna like me.
Oh shit! What is he? What is he?
What do you have at
He
10?
gonna say Randall?
I had Julius Randle ahead of him as well.
Okay. Listen, I do want to say this. Shout out to Julius Randle because, like, I was definitely hating on the trade big time. They definitely made it to the Western Conference Finals again, back to back. Although, if Steph healthy, we frying them niggas. But beyond that, I think Julius Randle played well. But here's what I do have to say to y'all. It was a contract year. Like, come on, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was contract year Randall, right? So, like, I don't know how real that'll stay, but I think the regular season was very up and down for him. I think at the end he picked it up, but a year 2, he could look like a better player in the system. So that's why I can understand. And Heaven said, I'm not taking your shit. I believe that.
I mean, that's a fun little narrative and all, but I mean, I think Julius Randle just works in Minnesota. I think him being slotted number 1 next to Ant, who's just a better player, and he's now just a number 2. You can say that about Jalen Brunson, but I felt like that was some comp, like, oh, I may be better. I think everybody, you go to somebody else's team, you're the number 2 guy, but it's Ant.
I think I'd rather have Bam than Randall, though.
I think though, when I agree with
I
that.
mean, Bam was ahead of Randall for me.
Yeah,
I had Bam better than both of them.
Yeah, Randall's gonna be the conversation is Bam versus Siakam.
Okay.
I penalized Bam for a down year, but he can easily be better than Siakam. Like, I think he's a better player for sure. I see you all did more projections than I did, it continues to be the case. Like, I haven't done as many projections.
I just want to point this out, right? Eli saying all y'all look at is true shooting, bro. Y'all embarrassing. And then he was referencing true shooting against Tatum earlier. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna say this, man. Pascal did so much shit that was impressive.
That's still not a one. Oh my God, people be so dumb on purpose. Like, Bam is ranked highly because of his defense. That's what's getting him in these conversations. He definitely took a step back offensively last year. I mean, that can't even be argued.
Right, but
the reason why he's high isn't because he shot 58 true shooting this year and another year. Like, that's Bam's right now.
So here's my question, all right? Because with Pascal, my thing is, like, a lot of Pascal's strengths in the playoffs were shown when he had to get it out the mud and, like, do shit kind of by himself. Now, granted, Halliburton definitely boosted him in many different ways, but he 100% was able to help him make offense. A full year like that, it's up in the air for me. Like I don't know. I kind of want to say that Bam at the 4 is gonna look better than he was at the 5. And I do believe that last year was a down year, but then once he picked it up, he was really fucking good again. So like,
He was. Indeed, he was.
If Khalil Ware can make a stride, that's
that'd be
going to
huge
be
for
a
them. Real
very
talk.
hard team
Yeah.
to score against. Depending on if they keep Andrew, I don't know what they're going to do. But they have Davion Mitchell, and if Khalil Ware can make a defensive, it's not going to be fun playing against Miami.
I do agree with Evan said though, because I think Pascal's playmaking could definitely show up way more this year. And like, if that happens, I mean, I do think I trust him more. I trust him more as a creator than Bam. And he's a good defender too.
I mean, he's definitely the better offensive
I
player.
trust
I
him
don't
more
even
as a
think that's kind of
self-creator. He's a better self-creator. Yeah.
Yeah, but
think
we've also
Okay.
seen him.
Teammates, no.
He's on my phone. Go ahead.
You're right,
No, I
nonchalant.
just
Yeah.
said for his teammates, I don't agree, but go ahead.
Oh, Bam will look crazy next to Hallie. Like,
I'm also thinking how, like, I mean, he's attacking mismatches a lot. Like,
yeah.
is that happening as frequently without Halliburton? And I can see it. Like, yeah, he'll make some strides in some departments, like his passing and playmaking, that can shine through. But I don't know if he remains as efficient of a scorer as he's been playing alongside Halliburton. So we'll see. Bam, on the other hand, he's going to be the 4, not the 5.
Yep.
Played well at the 4, and he's still one of the best defenders in the sport.
Oh, Dylan Harper got surgery?
Yeah, but he's
Torn
fine.
ligament in the
It's a
skull.
cleanup thing.
Damn. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Clean up.
They hope he'll be ready for the season opener.
Yeah, that's their expectation. I think that he'll be fine. They talked about this in the draft process, so he'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
As far as the Bam thing, look, I've got Bam here, but I'm curious, outside of Tyler Hero, who's the next most common partner in offense that Bam's
It'll
going
be-
to play with?
Would probably be, I would say, Eric Spoelstra. Most likely him.
Interesting. Any other names outside of the coach?
Repeat your question, please.
So outside of Tyler Hero, who is the next offensive player that Bam will play alongside or with the most?
This upcoming season, who's their backup point guard? Do they have one? For real?
Oh, Powell. I forgot about Powell. Yeah. They traded for
Oh, they
Powell.
got Norm.
Yeah.
Norm. It's Norm. Well, actually, no. They may be spending a lot of time on the court together, but Bam will be helping Norm. Norm won't be helping Bam. So, like,
Okay.
that's a tough one for me because I don't know. Is Terry Rozier? Or is
As.
he gone?
No, he's still
Man,
there.
he's still on the roster.
So it's Rozier
Yeah.
and his hero.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Davion Mitchell or Davion, however you pronounce
Yeah.
his name. Like those are the only.
Norm, Wiggs, at least for half the season. Those guys are there.
I ain't gonna lie,
Wiggs-
Davion was
I
a really
don't see
good Heat
Wiggs
player for me.
creating- yeah,
But
I think, and that's
offensively.
another thing. That's another.
Oh.
Bam helps his teammates in Miami more than they help him at this point in his career.
Well, that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's
Yeah.
like I
Mhm.
think it would
Yeah,
be
they're
a
not
lot easier if Bam was in a better offensive situation.
Mhm.
It gets a
I
lot
agree with
easier
that.
of a combo. I
Yeah.
love Siakam. That's why I have him after Bam, for all the reasons you guys have said. I just think that Bam is going to return to full anchor status defensively while getting boosted by a rim protector behind him. And whatever he was working through the beginning first half of last season offensively, I'd like to think he's coming in more prepared this year, and we won't have that nasty start. Because that's really the only reason he slid in these talks is because he just had a putrid start and then kind of cleaned it up.
You think
But-
he'll hit corner threes this year?
Probably not, but like
Who knows?
I don't know if if he takes what he take like under 3 or just at 3 a game last year to even get up that many.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm not sure if it was even
like
3.
just I don't know if he can be like
Yeah.
30%. I'm cool.
I think doubling down on him at the 4
Yeah, he got 3 up a game.
exposes. See, and yeah, I just doubling down on him at the 4 is it. It can help and hurt. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting for sure. But he did play his best ball at the 4 last year. That's when he
I got Bam here
too.
too. I got Bam here too, Derek.
Yeah, I don't know. The defense is just it's still too good, and that's just a really safe floor.
That was good, Castro. Yeah.
Castro,
So-
of course, Castro.
It seems like Bam is here for the majority of us.
He
I'm
needs to
thinking.
borrow hers. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a 3-1.
Yeah.
Wes had Siakam, and I got Siakam after Bam.
Yeah, she the best in the world, so I don't know what he got.
needs to
She's
borrow
open.
hers. Yeah. She's not taking anything.
Okay.
Trust.
So the next two names,
It sounds like the
Oh.
three of y'all have Siakam and I have Julius Randle. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, Randall is yeah.
Randall's got to wait a
Oh,
little
wait.
bit.
I'll be honest with y'all.
Man.
I almost did some wild ass shit that I really want to do, but I feel like I can't commit to it. So I'm just not gonna do it. But I'll do it after this pick though.
J,
No,
Lori,
no.
bruh.
All right,
You're not
well,
saying
put-
Draymond.
Get
No way
get
you're
all right.
saying
Let's grab
Draymond, bro.
Siakam. Move Siakam to what is this?
Yeah.
11, 6,
Yep.
7, 8, 9. Oh no, he slots up there, right? If I learn how to
Oh,
count,
I
5, 6,
I
7,
put Jaren
8, 9.
Jackson Jr. up there. My fault.
Yeah, no, Siakam can go next to Bam because this is about to be 11th.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
So for 11th, I'm gonna say I had Triple J.
Interesting.
I don't hate that pick. I just don't like that he's hurt to start the year again. And they just, I think, traded Bane, and like
Yeah.
the roster kind of don't move me like that. Like I'm a little iffy on it because the team fit. How he played last year, he definitely played at that level. So like I'm not even mad at you for having him right here. Honestly, for me. He is hurt. I thought he signed the contract extension and they said he would.
He hurt his foot. Yeah.
Yeah, he hurt
Playing
it, but he already had the
basketball.
surgery. I'm not saying he'll miss games, but I think he already did the hard part.
G&G
just
said
rehab.
he's expected to be back at the end of camp. Is he? I didn't think I read
That's
that when I looked
early
up his
from what I read, but I thought he was only going to
JJJ
miss like
said.
a month.
Yeah,
Of actual NBA
didn't think
games.
he would miss a lot. What I read, he would be back in November, so I didn't. Didn't mean much to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
reevaluated in 12
Word.
weeks. Successful surgery back in July. Yeah. So he'll miss some time, but not. I don't think a lot. So yeah, I went with Triple J. Yeah, honestly, he could have been higher, but that playoff sucked. So
That now
That's
I
what taxed
feel
him.
bad. I feel bad because OKC beat the dog shit out of them, but he dead ass did not look like a man.
he just stunk.
And like
He stunk
yeah,
again.
it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Yeah. So I don't have him.
Real
yeah.
talk had Randall. Wes, who do you have at 11?
I have Triple J.
You do have Triple J.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I had Julius Randle here. I'm not a Julius Randle fan. I think he had a very up and down season, but there's something about like the year two of things. Like I remember the first year Gobert didn't look great, and then year two, after he got his like feet down with like the players and personnel, he had a really good year. I think that's fair for Randle, so I'm leaning Randle because of that.
over who?
Over who they had.
Triple J.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nah, give me Julius over Triple J. Respect to Triple J though.
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to Lori Love. I love Lloyd Marketing. I've never seen a team take away the joy out of a player as like the Utah Jazz. Like they will dead ass not play him. So like I can't. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough for me, man. But yeah,
Yeah, he
I
had
got
a
Randall.
down year for me, heaven sent. Like
He did.
and I'm judging
He did have a
people
down
based
year.
off of the year that they just had and just ranking them. If I took the previous 2 seasons, I could put him much higher on this list, I think. But you know, also he's not. Yeah, to get this point, the Jazz, he won't be playing winning basketball so,
At all.
I think we're at the point now because, like, okay, one is like one is going to play better than everybody. Okay, cool. And then you have like the 2 to 5. Some would even go to like Zion, Paulo, Evan. I think that
Yeah.
tier of player they can jumble up, depending on the season. And now I think we're at a point where like the Bams and the Pascals and Laurie, like it wouldn't surprise me if Laurie played better than Pascal Siakam in the upcoming season. Like it wouldn't be like, oh my God, I'm surprised by that. Like I don't know, especially with Indiana losing their point guard. And then if Laurie gets traded, of course, also. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I got Randall here though.
also have Randall though.
I think Wes said he had Triple J.
Laurie
Okay, so
could
that
be
means we got to
better.
poll. Means we got to poll it up again, chat. I'm gonna put the poll up in the YouTube chat and playback. Actually, Derek, if you could run the poll and playback while I do YouTube, that'd be helpful. I'm gonna type in PRA or no rebounds is what I'm gonna type in.
That's funny.
Because that's what it is.
I will say though, I don't for the playoffs. Like obviously, Triple J was awful. I don't think Randall was better in the regular season though. I don't
He
think
was
that's
not,
actually
no.
much of a conversation. And then like Randall had game like Triple J sucked. Okay, like it's no way to excuse his performance. But if you pay attention to what Randall did versus OKC, he wasn't good. So he had some games that were good, but he wasn't good in that series. So,
Fair.
I mean, yeah,
he was a hell of a
I
basketball
don't know.
player
I
in
just
that
kind of trust, and this is saying a
Crowd
lot.
muted. Tough.
Is it saying a lot?
series.
I mean,
No.
trust.
I'm not listen. I'm not mad at Real Talk because I don't think Randall was at all like I don't think he was even close in the regular season until the end of the year. I think he was comfortably better than him. I just think that Randall in year 2 can probably adjust better and make it look better. So that's why I'm leaning Randall from U.S.
Also, Randall did have to close out the season, like a
He
very
played
good
well at the
stretch of
end.
very good
Yeah,
basketball.
he
Very
played
Yeah.
really well after he got hurt and he realized, damn, the team is better when I do less. So let me rein myself in, and he became a more effective basketball player, and his numbers actually started to look better, and they improved, and he started playing within himself more. But I mean, I still, yeah.
I mean,
Julius
but
Randle's not better at basketball.
reining in is still being like Randall's he's a decent passer. He can command a bit of attention. He can
Mhm.
score against a mismatch pretty consistently.
I mean, he was outplaying
um,
A in the playoff. We could just say it.
but I'm
He
saying
was
like
doing
that.
that in the playoffs.
Like
I mean,
that's a I don't know. That's
He was doing.
he
well.
was really good to me, and I'm not even like the Julius Randle guy. I'm really not. But
You can't repeat that.
he impressed
Cat
me.
Rock.
I'm not gonna lie. He impressed me that end of the season and that postseason run. That was pretty impressive from Julius Randle.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, chat, real quick. We got 10 votes in the poll. We need more than 10 votes. I need everyone in here to spam it up. We need get that shit to 20. It's a spotlight right now. Vote on that. I need that from y'all, please. Appreciate you. My fault if I cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I just said he did what? You care to repeat that, Gifted? That's all I was asking. Did you care to repeat your statement? Because I disagree with it, but we don't have to drag that.
Oh, okay. Amen. PRA, man.
And saw
Um,
Julius put it in his team spleen. I mean, sure, but
Whoa.
I mean,
Jesus Christ.
but to me, the more impressive series were the Warriors.
Bro,
That
no
Warriors
way
series.
you read that out loud.
Nah,
No,
you
because
know
I'm
what?
like,
I respect it. I respect it.
no, but I'm saying
you
like
know.
people were just assuming like they were like, you're just saying that because
man.
you played good against the Lakers. Actually, it was like no, the Warrior series is kind of was like, oh okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not moved by that series, and I'll tell you why. Like
He was
we
pretty cool though. He definitely had his little moment.
Alan, appreciate the sub, bro. Appreciate the sub. Welcome to the Get the Game shit. I'm gonna say this, man. I remember talking about this on the phone with Derek many times, and I think we also talked about it briefly, Wes. Like, I had Minnesota beating the Lakers in the first round, and I said, listen, I know Julius Randle is a loser, but he's going to hoop in this series. And he did. So like I feel like I should be able to extend some of that faith to at least one more regular season. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know. But
I don't think anything that you all are saying is wild or anything. I guess, and I could be the problem. Maybe I need to adjust to the new Randall. If this is a new Randall, I think again, Triple J was better in the regular season. That's a larger sample. I'm going with the player who was better for longer.
Fair,
and he's
fair.
consistently been better than Randall. Like it's not like this one-off. Like, oh, he had one season. Like, nah, he was also better 2 years ago, or maybe 3.
Yeah.
Ago, but yeah.
All right, so listen, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up some honesty here, okay? I'm seeing some honesty right here, right? Because of his regular season last year, I did the honorable thing and I put JJJ here. But on God, I would rather have Draymond on my team. I'm gonna be so serious with you. I genuinely feel like I can trust Draymond more to anchor my defense and not throw up all over himself than JJJ. I know that he's an ass offensive player. That's fair for sure. But I think JJJ genuinely hurts your team more, not just because of his rebounding, but because he can just be an idiot with the fouls too much. And I feel like for your anchor, you need to have a reliable anchor. And I think that Draymond with Jimmy Butler turned up the Warriors whole year last year. And I know I'm a Warriors fan, so he's biased, whatever. But dead ass, like Draymond had moments where he was looking like a top 3 defender in the league at that time. And I think that like a full season back with that, impact. And I know Draymond's stats are fucking awful. Like he is the definition of a player where like he'll have 2 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, but the impact is like it's there. I'm giving JJJ the nod because of the regular season, but in my heart of hearts, I really don't want to. I got to be honest about that.
So Draymond is like your next name?
No, I have Jaren.
No, I'm saying after
Randall
Jaren.
Yeah.
I got Draymond after Jaren, yeah.
And Randall won out at 11?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I gave credit to their regular seasons and like how they play in the playoffs over that. So
you think Draymond's all does it?
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, real talk. Can we put the names on the board then real quick? So so who won, Randall or JJJ?
Randall won.
Okay, so
my fault.
All right.
I'm my fault. I didn't put Randall.
Poll in here. That's what it is.
Oh! I'm sure it's my fault.
We never ended the poll.
There we go.
He's right. Let me end the poll.
Well, Triple J won the poll.
Oh, Triple J won the poll.
Yeah, he won the poll in here. It's tie over in YouTube. So.
All right, so then he got it then. I'm right with that.
So like, I got
JJ
Triple
got
J.
it.
I'm not mad at Randall next. I think I will surprise people, because the actual next name I had was
Cam Johnson,
Scotty Barnes.
Oh, you respected Scotty?
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah, that was the next name.
Look at what shaking his head. No,
I'm just taking it back.
That's hate. That's hate, nigga. That's hate, bro. That's hate.
It's not even hate. It's adjusting to. And look, I understand we've done this enough. I promise next episode, I shouldn't. The facial expression should be really, really, you know, I gotta get on my Denzel, man. You know, because truthfully, I like he's consistent. Everyone here is consistent. It's just I'm the odd man out with how I've been looking at things because I'm not doing the projection shit. Like Scotty's not a better basketball player, so I don't care. I don't want to
Okay.
project
Yeah.
Scotty because I also don't think he's trended upward. Like it's one thing if a player's looks
That's
like
fair.
he's taking that leap.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that way about Scotty, but I respect it, you know. Cool.
So wait, who's your name, Wes? Over Scotty?
Not you want them all or do you want one?
No, just like the next name.
Oh, okay.
that was great. That was great.
so my next name is Lauri Markkanen. It's Lauri.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I get that.
Okay. Yeah. I understand that too. I want to be clear. Like I'm higher on Scotty Barnes than most as a projection, but his team don't make no fucking sense. So I couldn't fight for it for me. Like even if he was to like shock people and have a great season, I think the roster construction is working against him. And I honestly feel like Brandon Ingram's going to have a pretty strong season as well. And if that's the case, like that fit is kind of adding me. So like I couldn't really go Barnes up high, but I respect you for having him up here because I know what he can reach, you know? I'm a West, like he had a down year, West, I agree, but he did have moments where it's like, all right, he's really putting his team on his back. So like it's harder for me. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I think Lauri just had a down year. Like I just don't know how to scale him moving forward. Is my only
I agree with that
concern.
too.
Like I'm not mad at you saying Lauri's just a better player than Scotty right this second. Sure. Like, and Lauri's easier to place in other situations, I think. So like that is cool.
He's more portable than Scotty Barnes, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Portable. There's the magic word. I just feel like I have no idea what to expect of Utah this season.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Oh, that's not true. That's not true. I know what to expect from Utah.
Yeah, true.
I know exactly what it
true.
is.
It's validity in that though, especially since I think a lot will be done in Utah to kind of make Ace, just to make him be the best. The best version of himself. Whether or not it actually happens, we'll see. But I think they'll do a lot to try to prioritize him and make him look good. And I think that also will leave Lauri in a position like he's been in with where, all right, I got to get in where I fit in.
Please trade him. Please, God, trade him.
Say it again, please.
Please, bro. You don't deserve this shit, Wes. I mean,
a certain team in Denver just went and upgraded. So why can't my team go upgrade, Sam?
Wes, I swear to God.
I don't know why.
Wes.
I still struggle with OKC
bro,
not trading for
to
Lauri.
this day,
expensive now. We can't afford them now.
Bro, now you can't. But,
to this day, me, Wes, and Derek at different points have talked to each other and said, why the fuck is OKC not trading for Lauri Markkanen?
Who could they have traded for him?
Bertans. They could have traded.
Yeah,
they could have traded Bertans' contract with
the picks and Bertans. Yeah.
We had the contracts and the picks. I wouldn't have touched any of our young players, but it would have been the contracts and then just a boatload of picks. But Sam,
which is what Danny Ainge wants.
So it's cool.
You know,
we won without him, so it is what it is.
I'm assuming
Does everybody
Danny Ainge
up here know that OG played power forward?
Yeah.
He's just lower.
I got the headshots fixed, by the way, so like I'm about to add them in right now. So y'all should be able to see them in the tier list soon in a minute here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I think OG is very good at basketball, but let's focus right here real quick though. So at is it 13?
Yeah, we're at 13.
Okay. Yeah. So Derek had Lauri here.
I mentioned Scotty first.
Oh no, my fault. You had Barnes here.
Wes had Lauri.
Y'all had Lauri.
Oh, voted Lauri as well.
I got Lauri too.
Oh,
for
okay.
Me. Yeah.
And I got OG, so
I'm not mad.
All right,
at
so Lauri. I'm not mad at OG at all, though, to be honest with you. But my thing with OG is like he's a very limited offensive player, but will still find a way to get 18 points or 20 points. So like I do want to put value on that because like he's a very simplified player in that role, but they need that role so desperately. So I do want to give him, I would say, prop for that. I also think he had moments where he did bail the Knicks out in the playoffs.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
and throughout the regular season. So
And still a quality defender as well. So.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that is exactly why I have him next on my list. I have OG at 14.
Respect it.
It's
I do.
You're dropping Drake.
Yeah, listen, I gotta be honest with you. I lied, right? I definitely had Draymond here, but I want to give the list credit because I know y'all not gonna vote for Draymond, and I understand. I'm not gonna really push the propaganda too crazy. I'm fine with Lauri being here because I agree with Derek. I think he had a down year. My reasoning for having Lauri worse than Draymond is because he's playing for the Jazz and he won't be playing basketball long. I firmly believe that. So like I don't really see much value in it. And I generally feel like Draymond raises the ceiling higher than what Lauri does. So that's me.
So I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to sway, and that's fine. I'm not even really trying to. But it's Scotty and then 2 votes for OG. Gifted, where are you at?
Scotty and 2 votes for OG.
Yeah.
If it comes between those 2 players, I gotta go OG because I don't like the situation Scotty's in. I gotta be consistent. I will go OG.
All right.
Even though I think like that player could be in there, if the situation isn't gonna bring it out, I can't go that player for me. I don't know why Heaven Sent is typing his name in the chat like that. Like you weren't the main propaganda pusher at a point, but I'll leave that alone. You know, that's fine. So
now,
then,
Scotty Barnes is cool, bro.
but then I found out he's soft. Okay.
Player. I think he can end up being one of the like best defenders in the league. Best being more general than like top 10 or anything. But like, yeah, very good player.
I want to highlight a comment from Nate because I do think it's an interesting point of conversation. I wasn't sure of where to put him, Nate, because I kind of want to see more from him. He said, "Is Toumani not just a flat out better defender than OG right now?"
No, I think he is. I mean,
yeah, I think he is. I think what Toumani falls under though is the situation of you haven't been asked, nor have you shown you can handle offensive responsibility. Therefore, we're gonna give you the Tony Allen job of just do all your work on defense. We'll try to figure it out. OG is at the point where he did that job. He worked on his game. 20. He got a bag, and now he doesn't want to be the Toumani role anymore. So, like, that's the thing. Like, when you talk about these all-time defenders, like, or great players that were all-time defenders, there's probably like earlier seasons where they get passed by guys whose job is to play defense.
That's fair. I think that's also good insight. I have a question for y'all, by the way. Are y'all taking OG over Aaron Gordon?
I did.
I did, but
okay.
Spoiler alert. That's why.
I think Aaron Gordon was hooping last year, boy.
He's my last name. He's my last name.
He's my last as well. Yeah.
Okay. Word up. I respect
it. That octave let me know you do not respect.
I'm not. Listen, I fuck with bro. He's tough. He's tough. Nah, listen. Respect to him. It's just I couldn't have him over Draymond. I don't believe that shit. I'm sorry. Like I just couldn't do it. But he's very good. So like I'm not mad at him at all making the list. Honestly, I'm not.
I mean, Aaron Gordon shooting the basketball. Hell, he was shooting basketball.
No, he shot. It's crazy. I hear you.
I mean,
I do hear you.
That was not expected, but wowzers, you know.
I just like
he got worse though. So defensively, he got a lot worse actually.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Draymond had moments last year where he was like a top 3 defender in the sport, and like that type of value to me matters.
It's like Rudy Gobert. I mean,
yeah, and I'm out Rudy Gobert, so that's fine.
No, I mean, but I'm saying like that alone isn't, you know.
Shit for me. It is shit.
Not when like the 5th one Evan Mobley is like, a way better. You know what I'm saying? Like there does come to a point like we need you to do something over there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, like I really do hear you, but it's like I'm telling you, in a playoff series, I'm taking Draymond.
Oh my God,
comfortably over Evan Mobley.
Steph in captivity over there.
What the fuck going on in the chat? Hold on.
Hold on. Whoa.
Oh, that's Lick. That's Lick doing that shit in the chat.
Hold on.
What's good, Lick?
You said you're comfortably taking Dre over Evan?
Yes, in a playoff series, I would. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
Evan Mobley?
Too much dip, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta rein it in. No, you gotta rein it in.
Too much.
Is that too much?
Yeah, Gifted's been spoiled by having a top.
Wait.
You
gotta go back down to earth,
Pause. Defensively, you're not taking Draymond over Evan Mobley in a series?
You've just seen too much. You've seen him in the offs too much.
Oh, I can't say player in general because of the offense and shit like that. I understand.
Oh, no, I thought you were saying player. Yeah,
I'm saying defensively, I'm taking Draymond in a series over Evan. Yeah.
But as a player though.
No, as a player, I got to give it to Evan because of like the youth, the talent, and like he can actually dunk the basketball. So
gotta give it to him, or like, is it just him?
He gonna get it. So
All right. Anyway,
he just hey.
I'm gonna just say my logic behind the Scotty pick versus a guy like Gordon. And
wait, so then should I put Laurie down?
I mean, Laurie's in, is he not?
No, Laurie was at 4.
Okay,
Actually,
yeah.
I thought Laurie was ahead of OG.
He was, but that was because we didn't mention the Barnes versus OG thing first because it came down to those two guys. So really, it was OG before Laurie Markkinen, technically speaking.
Was it?
So like,
no.
I thought it was Laurie, then OG.
Yeah, because Eric was the only person who voted.
Oh no, you're right. Actually, Laurie did get it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna just say I think AG. I mean, him turning into a shooter is one of the most insane plot lines and development pieces of credit I gotta give for any player making that kind of development. I do feel like Gordon's role is slowly minimizing, and it's also to help preserve him, but also like what he can do. I feel like Scotty's role is only going up. So I'm fine with it's not to say Scotty's still not a flawed player. He is, but like I feel like if your value offensively and defensively and your role is increasing on albeit like a middle of the pack Eastern Conference team, I guess I'm giving that more credence than being basically a fifth option at this stage on, albeit a contender.
Mm-hmm. So like again, I'm gonna beat the drum again. Cause listen, I fuck with Scotty. Like he cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he does things interesting to me as a ceiling, but like in what world am I taking him over Draymond to like floor raise a ceiling team? Like I don't think I don't think the ceiling with him is high in terms of team construction and where he could take you with the roster. I think Draymond defensively has had to work miracles for a team that quite frankly has a lot of holes consistently. And his offense is ass. So like I hear that, but Barnes kind of makes mistakes too. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but Gifted, I mean,
you have
nah. Hold on, real talk. I got to make this point. Gifted bringing up Draymond again, like, buddy, that ship has sailed. But like what you're saying now is Barnes can't do, like, you're worried about him doing Draymond things. He would literally be a better Draymond at this stage than Draymond.
Huh?
No.
Whoa!
He would be.
What?
Whoa.
What you're asking
Defensively
for?
is galaxies apart defensively.
I don't think it. No, like here's the thing.
No,
like, what you're asking for Scotty to be a better player, and like I understand, like because of continuity's sake and everything that he has with Steph, you're taking Draymond, but like the kind of role that you want Scotty to be in is a minimized one. Like a Draymond-esque role where you're not asked to do a lot offensively, shooting the ball, scoring of any kind. Please play defense. Please don't screw up making passes and just play in the system. That's what you want from a Scotty.
And his IQ is not going to be nowhere near where I need it to be.
I think part of the reason like the IQ that like I'm not saying Scotty's not a smarter player than Draymond, but what I'm saying is Scotty looks so much worse because he's asked to do things in such a bad habitat. Like
That's fair too.
He's
That's
had
fair
to take
too.
stupid
Okay.
shots. He's had to dribble when he shouldn't be, like, and he's had to try and bail out possessions on just ass, like just surrounded by ass and inconsistency. So, like, I'm not saying Scotty won't dribble off his foot anyway or take a dumb turnaround that he shouldn't have taken in the first place, but I think he's so much better than his situation says. And I just feel like if you're going to talk about like a player in a minimized role, I don't know. I've watched Scotty bounce. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's had flubs for sure, but I'm saying, like, he's going to improve as he gets older and his talent is actually surrounds him. He hasn't had that to this point. He hasn't had coaching consistency, let alone like the roster turnover. Like, the team he came into when he was drafted is already gone. It's like a whole new cast.
I give you all that. I think all that's valid. I just feel like in terms of scaling down to a more simplified role and being like the elite maestro Draymond is defensively, I just think that's more value than what Scotty would be. I think the ceiling of where he could take it in like maybe the next couple of years, sure, that's fine. But like as of right now, I just don't see that in Scotty consistently enough for me. I can't say Rozier on offense. Rozier on offense is very strong.
Really, Derek, the honest truth is that if Scotty just was, because I do agree that he's just asked to do, like, you know, Draymond would look a little dumber if they were asking him to tween ice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I get what you're saying, but even still in the minimized role, if Scotty did have the high IQ, then I mean, I'm with you. I don't even think this would be. I don't think this would be, but he doesn't though. Like, Draymond's been there. Draymond's, you know, he's just going to be better when you need him to be. He's not going to be as mistake prone. He still is the better defensive player. I don't know, like,
and
2 for 1 fighting in the chat. I like that.
Please allow us to spend some time on like him being a better defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
When I say a country mile,
like it is a big ass mile.
Like,
yeah,
Scott Barnes better than Dre. I'll punch you in your shit. Mon Green, like,
I can't do it, bro. I cannot do it.
But I hope for the Raptors' sake, for the country of Canada, for Derek's sake as well, because I'm very fond of Derek. These things happen.
Look, I didn't want to be like, this is not like the Paulo FC situation. This is just me like saying I think a player could be a lot better in a different situation, but like, he has the talent. Like, I really don't think that's the issue. And like, look, again, real quick to the Draymond thing. Again, we're talking about a generational defender, so Scotty is probably never going to measure up to that anyway. But I do like the IQ thing again. Draymond's 35, so even if Draymond wasn't the defender, like instinctually he already is. Comparing an NBA vet at 35 to like a high draftee at 24.
But he's still doing this shit at 35. That's the thing. The shit he was doing last year, bro. Like even before Jimmy Butler, the only reason why the team was
gifted. I'm not saying Draymond is a better defender than
you mean
Scotty.
Because he's been in the league longer?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
the IQ thing shouldn't be the thing. If you like Draymond, it's not even so much like IQ. Like, he still has instincts that get him to spots, like drifting over without even like looking. Like, Draymond knowing, like, okay, I've got corner help side responsibility, but he just like still looking at his assignment, drifting over to the middle because he can just feel like the action away from the ball is happening, and he's going to be there in time to contest. That's stuff that's not even IQ. That's just knowing the game. Mm-hmm. So he's got that.
That's fair. Yeah.
But
I mean, we're arguing, like, me and Wes have Aaron Gordon.
I was going to say, like,
I got Aaron Gordon too.
Gordon.
What? Since I know you, no. I have Draymond, of course, but I know y'all not gonna vote for Draymond, so I got Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, you're standing on it.
Aaron Gordon closes out the list. You know?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
The 15.
Dre, honorable mention, man.
That nigga J. Michael. Yo, listen. I swear to God, he gonna average the meanest 7 points a game, and it is gonna be crazy impact. I swear to God.
I don't know, bro. Them open runs looking a little crazy. What Moody say to him? That's not your game.
That's
That
not
ain't
your
your
game.
Nah,
That's not your game. Yeah. I did see that, Wes. Hey, listen, I was praying no one was tapped in to see that shit. I seen that. I wasn't gonna say nothing about it either. I promise you I wasn't.
Yep. That ain't your game, man.
Do y'all want to put Tumani in here for like your
Not yet.
You know what? I'll
can
go
be
Scotty
here.
for my guy. You know, for
Okay.
my guy, I'll get Scotty.
I'm comfortable with Scotty, and I was surprised to see this name here because this year he'll be playing a different position.
This man linked came to the YouTube
But-
and said, "Derek got y'all smoking crack with this Paulo bullshit." I'm sorry, Wes. Look, hang on. This nigga, look how he came in the chat.
We can't see it; it's too zoomed in, or I can't.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Let me move this over like this.
Yeah, just know it's all caps.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Oh, my bad. I think you were saying something. My fault.
Nah, but I was saying I'm surprised to see him here because this year I think I expect him to be playing the 3, but since he is here, I think Cam Johnson has to be an honorable mention.
How many honorable mentions are we gonna do? 3 or
There's just
or 5?
3.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
keep
why
it to
is
3.
Cam Johnson on here?
I mean, Cam's a cool mention. I think he switches sometimes, like as far as playing the 3 and the 4.
Mhm.
But the other name I was gonna say that did make the honorable mentions list for me was Jalen Johnson. How do we feel about Jalen this season?
I forgot about Jalen.
I actually forgot about Jalen here, low key.
Yeah.
Hey,
Actually,
that's a great one.
I'll have him. I may have him in the 15.
I forgot about
GG
Jalen
over
Johnson.
Paulo. I'm so sick of y'all. I swear.
Wait a minute.
Man.
This
That was
is
a
either
good
going to
pull.
be
That was
my
a great
best
pull.
take ever, or this is going to be the one.
Oh,
that
you know what?
ages
That's a fair
like
point too. If Mitchell Robinson is
Fair.
on the team next year, won't OG be 3?
That's
Nah,
another thing.
I'd
I
treat
just
him
went
like
off
the 4.
him playing.
I forgot about
and
that.
Yeah,
He
I
was the 4
adjusted
last year. I
Yeah.
don't know.
because
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
have him on my initial list, but
Yeah.
seeing him here, I was comfortable because we put Cat like his Cat would have had to be here.
Exactly. Cat
So I
would have
think
been
it
a
makes
4.
sense.
So we
Yeah.
put
True,
Cat at
true.
5, right?
Right.
It's
Yeah.
consistent for how we've been doing.
You know,
it, so-
I'm trying to keep it like this to make sure yeah. Plus, like it's fair to think that they keep him off the bench. That's fine.
Dang,
That's fine to
I
think.
completely forgot about.
I forgot about Jalen Johnson too, man. Yeah. Damn.
He's got to be here. I think.
Are we taking Jalen Johnson over Laurie? That's a good ass question, right?
Yeah.
That's a good ass question, right?
Mm.
Hey.
Upside, better upside for sure. But I wouldn't. I would slot him comfortably. Yeah, I would slot him in front of OG.
Yeah, he's better than Aaron Gordon, huh?
Yeah.
I was going to say on my list, he wasn't mentioned ever. I had him 13th. So that would have put him. Actually, yeah, that would have
Okay.
put him in front of Laurie.
Okay.
Is it weird that like I feel more confident in saying Jalen Johnson will be better than Laurie Marketing before Aaron Gordon? I just it's something about specifically what Aaron Gordon does
It's a
that I
situation,
just
too.
yeah.
That's the problem.
Very-
Is you-
yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
I
how
don't
you're
know.
framing it. I
Yeah.
think he'll have a
Yeah.
a better season. I think.
Right.
Yeah. I think I could see that him having a better season.
If
Impact
Aaron,
wise, yeah.
if Aaron Gordon can get back, I don't know where he's at physically, because if he can get back some of like the vertical threat and like maintain some of the shooting,
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, well,
True shit.
that's a whole nother little dynamic, because he at first he was the you double from that dunker spot. Jokic just talking
Right.
about Aaron Gordon just dunking the ball. But he kind of last year, was it the calf or hamstring or
He had a
hamstring, right?
yeah he
Hamstring
clearly
was in the
wasn't
playoffs.
he was
Right,
not
right,
the
right,
same
okay.
vertical
Yeah.
athlete. He wasn't that I've
True shit.
previously seen. So
No, you're 1000% right, and I
yeah,
think
so
that Cav
yeah.
hurt his defensive value as well. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Imagine if this motherfucker come in and he says, "Oh, you thought I could shoot before? Here's 7 threes a game at 40%."
That will be something. And
Jesus Christ.
As a Thunder fan, prayer circle right now. Prayer circle right now.
Divination.
Him and Cam, because I don't care what anybody says. Cam is better than MPJ comfortably too. Like
I think he fits in better than him on both ends on the team. So I'm fine.
absolutely.
I'm fine with you getting that off if you want to.
Aaron Gordon, like, what really shocked me about that, it was how quickly he was so confident in it.
He didn't give a fuck.
It was just like,
he didn't care.
Oh, I
can
hit threes now. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna let these bitches go, like when I'm open, type shit. And
Talk
he kept
about it.
hitting them. I'm like, bro, like at some point, y'all gonna need to start closing out because he's shooting with confidence.
I'm
He
not gonna
not
lie, real
just like,
talk. It's not
in
just
the regular
going
season,
in.
bro.
He like-
He would
yeah.
in the regular season. I lie to you not, bro.
Uh-huh.
He would off the backboard dribble down and stop
And
and
pull.
pull.
Yeah, pull. Yeah. Real
Filthy.
shit.
That
Real
shit
shit.
crazy, bro.
Hey, my thing with him though is like in the playoffs, it felt like every game he was everything. I'm talking about hard screens, big bot, like important. Like we're down one, we need this rebound to get to the bonus type shit. Like he was doing all the small things, and then on top of it, he got like multiple game winners with trade balls and dunks. Like he really had a crazy postseason, man.
Posting
So
niggas up, hitting
Yeah.
the little fade away.
yeah.
Man,
It was clean.
he had a hell of a year offensively, man.
He really did.
That's a really
Like
good
that's
player.
a real scoring threat. Like that's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's not like I felt like him and the dunker is a release valve.
Yeah, right.
That's
Yeah,
from,
true.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, like Aaron Gordon is now a true offensive weapon on the court that you have to respect in spot up situations.
Yeah.
And if you fuck around and put your little guard on him, we'll post him up and he's
Right.
either gonna score or
Yeah.
get to the free throw line. Like that is a whole nother player. And then if he's a good defender again,
Yeah,
I mean, damn.
it's really.
this is a high quality player, bro. Like
I think so.
a lot.
I think the best way to gauge it too, right, is like and like it's play like this, right? Like if they have the ball, you're like, no matter what, don't give him the ball. I'll give you a prime example. I'll never get this. Derek White versus Golden State, when he was just cashing out trade ball for trade ball. I know Tatum's a better player, but on guy in that fourth quarter, I'm like, keep the ball out of Derek White's hand. When you reach that level where it's like the star player who's clearly better, you would rather the ball not go to this guy. That guy's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting how he shakes back, especially because Cam Johnson isn't an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that matters a lot to me. So fair. I gotta be honest, my third spot, he's not gonna get it, but I want to give a lot of love to the development I saw this year from Obi Toppin, man. Like he really turned a lot of shit around. His IQ got better, he improved defensively, but more importantly, like even in the finals, I'm seeing plays where he's driving for the pass, not the shot. And like, if I told you he was doing that, I think maybe 2 years ago, you wouldn't say that. Like, he took a big jump last year for me.
Another quick question. So, what? Never mind. I answered my own question because Tumani's here.
Okay.
I'll ask this then. Are we not just putting Jalen on in the 15?
Oh, yeah.
and
I'm about to
then
add him right now.
Down? Yeah, because that
Yeah.
wraps up the list right there.
I'm about to add Jalen Johnson
No
right now
Cam
while you're
Johnson
speaking,
is
actually.
tough. And but
So-
this goes to the point of how deep this position is. To you all's point coming in.
I can't believe I forgot all about Jalen Johnson. Like, I really didn't even think about him for some reason. My fault, honestly. 2 for 1 in the YouTube chat said this is xenophobia. Oh, wait. Okay, listen. Tank. I will say this. Jalen Williams will get no love, of course, but the shit he was doing to Jokic should be talked about. Like, he was doing some things, but obviously I can't really talk about him in like a real capacity, but he had some moment. Now, I see Wesley straight face. I can show you the tape, bro. It's on cam.
Nah. He's on my side. I'm right there with you. Hey, it worked out in our favor.
Hey Wes, did you see that? You
Yes,
saw
I saw
that
the
Jokic
34 point.
Sengun?
I saw the 34, 35, 11 and 9. I saw it,
No,
man.
actually, that's not even what I'm talking about. See, look at
Oh
see,
Oh,
shit!
okay.
see,
Oh shit! Oh,
see,
I
see,
got his
Derek,
ass.
Derek, hey, he don't even know what I'm talking about. Derek know what I'm talking about. I'm saying the 28 on the
Oh, that's
4
your 2 for
7
1.
from 3, huh? Against your boy, yeah, against your boy, the best in the world. We did that.
Oh, you talking about Sengun?
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
we
talking about
did
shit
that.
goon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
Oh,
saw
did
that.
that.
brother,
Hey,
man.
Yeah,
look,
Oh,
though.
brother.
Hey, look. I will say this. Shout out Sengun. He's hooping. He's hooping. Looks like he's taking a leap. We'll see if he
Yeah.
can keep it up during the regular season, man. It's it's
yeah.
it's easy to have confidence in games where you're undoubtedly the number one and you get to do whatever you want to do on the court. When you have to play in more structure, not as easy. So in the NBA, we'll see
I like
if
Dennis
his
Schroeder.
shooting
Oh man,
translates.
I'm sure as he gets more confident, he's gonna get. I mean, he's gonna stay the same going from Jalen Green to Kevin Durant. You know, I'm sure that's
No,
gonna
I'm
happen.
talking the shot. I'm talking the three. The three. That's it.
I don't even need him to hit the threes like that for real. I just need him to. I need him to be able to have some touch around the basket.
I feel
Yeah.
that. I feel that, bro.
That's
Cause,
funny.
bro, like, listen. On some no troll shit, real talk. Like, that Rocket series was so funny to me because it's like when I tell you these people was getting every rebound, like they got every rebound and they literally couldn't make free throws.
Gonna make the
Jalen Green was dog shit. Yeah, it was.
bro.
It was a crazy series.
We
Man.
were,
It really
bro.
was.
If we could just not be just dog
Oh
shit
shit!
on offense,
It
we
was
would beat
bad.
y'all niggas in about 5-6 games. Okay,
It was
Bro,
bad.
no funny.
we
If Jalen Green
couldn't
could have
score
been
the
Jordan
basketball, bro.
Bro, all Jalen Green had to do was give them 2 games like Jordan Poole, bro. Yeah. But
That's
he
crazy,
didn't.
bro.
But he didn't. And we beat the top 2 defense in the offs, and we reload him with Jimmy Butler. And I don't know what's happening with Kuminga, so I will no longer be hyped. All right.
Hey, fuck it though,
Um,
man. We go home to Drea every night and we get our nails painted. Fresh set,
is that a great thing to you? Like,
bro.
okay.
I'm clowning him, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, do y'all think Jalen Green is gonna look good for the Sun? I don't think we really.
I don't know.
I don't know how that's gonna
I'm
look.
be real, bro. I truly have lost faith. I've lost faith. I've been rocking since high school, so I can't go
Yeah.
anywhere. Like, it is what it is. But nah, bro. Like, I don't know that basketball matters enough to him. We look good on the runway. Who cares?
Damn.
The
I
can't
jewelry,
say that.
the
I can't
jewelry
say
we
that,
got
Wes.
on is trim. Who cares?
That Jalen got on his
Jalen
trim.
Green
isn't
Not
Jalen
the
Green-
trim.
Isn't Jalen Green kind of known to like being in the gym all the time? I don't know if it's
It doesn't mean like.
I don't
Hey,
know.
I like the hoop too. I go to the gym sometimes to hoop too.
Nah, not just.
I like hooping too, my nigga. Like,
Not just hooping.
is the work really translating? It's not right now, man. But hopefully he got rid of his trainer.
Yeah,
so
burn that. Get him out of here, man.
maybe.
Oh, he got a new trainer now. See, okay,
Yeah.
Mhm.
new trainer. Save him about the effort. Maybe we'll see.
Hey, nonchalant. We ain't gonna speak on that, gang. We ain't gonna speak on that.
Okay. Nah,
That's not my ministry, man. That's not my ministry.
I'm not gonna say too much on that, but like I'm gonna say this
That
about
is
him.
great.
Like I've never been high on Jalen Green because whenever I watch him, he just looks fucking dumb. I think he can look a lot better because there's a big stretch of basketball he always has in the season. My thing is Devin Booker as a point guard. Do you trust Devin Booker to unlock Jalen Green? That's my question for y'all.
My answer is no. Either, but I think he'll, in terms of efficiency,
Yeah.
and volume, I think he'll be better in Phoenix. Do I think he'll be like a more impactful or valuable player? Maybe not. Maybe by a hair. But I do think he'll be a better basketball player. But to what avail is really what I'm saying. I'm not sure if it really matters.
Who all is
Hear you
over
on that.
there? They got Dylan Brooks.
You got your Twitter on the screen if you don't know.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks,
Oh.
D Book,
That's fine.
Malawak, Mark Williams,
Uh-huh.
Nick Richards is still there.
The kid I liked a lot. I think his name is maybe Fleming or something like that. There too, right?
Rasheer-
Oh, they got
Yeah,
Ryan
Rasheer.
Dunn,
I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Grayson Allen's still there.
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen keep a job.
Yeah.
Sniper.
Royce O'Neal, another guy
Yeah.
that can
Royce
shoot a little
O'Neal,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Joshua Okogie?
Not
Huh?
anymore. He
Oh,
got
okay.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
going.
Isn't he in
He
Charlotte?
has a job, but he's
Yeah.
in Charlotte, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, so not for long.
Oh no, he's a
Got it.
Rocket now. Actually, yeah, that's true.
Oh,
that's
he
true.
is a
Oh
Rocket.
wait, he is a Rocket. I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah, true.
Jalen
Where
could be more
offense-
efficient,
where offense
possibly.
means nothing.
That,
All right, so this is definitely a diss, y'all. Nate in the chat said y'all keep forgetting Jalen's gonna hoop in meaningless situations. He's about to fry next season.
Okay.
I mean,
Fair.
that's
They
that's
have
a fair point.
Dylan Brooks. They have Ryan Dunn, Rasheer Fleming, Jared Butler, Kobe Bria. He's a shooter, boy. He talk about a sniper.
Another player that the Warriors could have drafted, but they traded down at that exact pick, bro. And he's literally a Warriors player.
Somebody named Colin Gillespie, Jordan Goodwin, Nigel Hayes, C.J. Huntley. Also, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I won't try. Isaiah Livers.
Is it Iguodaro?
Iguodaro, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yep.
My
Yep.
dog.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
Not as hard as it.
Yeah, he needs to buy a few more vowels. I feel you.
Y'all already said
That was good.
Malawak, obviously Royce O'Neal, Nick Richards, and Mark Williams. So that's the squad. That's the roster.
he'll
real quick-
have some lob threats. He'll have a little spacing. He'll have another ball handler. Like,
Before I post this is our list, right?
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm just making sure because once it's posted, it's up.
What's up?
I'm just
I actually think we
Yeah.
did good.
I
I
actually
mean, we
don't
we
see
still
this
anything.
out.
have time. I will say we still have time to correct.
I know he gonna say.
We still got time. We got a hard out at 8. We got
Right.
10 minutes.
We do have 10 minutes left in the stream. This is
Wait,
this
what-
is factual.
What are you trying to change?
Bruh,
You know he's trying to change real talk.
Bruh, no
trying to
way,
move
no
AD
way he should be
down.
behind AD, bruh. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
He's trying to
Oh.
move AD down.
Yeah,
I'm really just
I
trying to
just
move
think
Tatum up. It ain't even about AD. It's about Tatum, man. I'm just trying to move Tatum up.
I'm surprised because you don't even like Tatum. That's how I know you really want this to be here.
Yeah, I just think he's a better
Which is-
basketball
yeah.
player. But yeah,
I do
you're
too.
right, You're right.
I do too. But I feel like if the gap is close and the injury for Tatum is gonna probably I don't know, man. Just based off projection, I'm a little higher on AD, just a tad bit. Even though I think Tatum's been better lately, and Tatum be like Wes. I'm sorry, bro. You have Cat and Jalen fucking Brunson. We all watched that series. Tatum, what the fuck was he doing offensively? You telling me AD couldn't look better offensively in that series than Tatum did? He would have fried Cat.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, the
it's-
real issue isn't even last year. The real issue is that Tatum didn't fry at any point during his championship run.
Is that true?
But he was better than AD that year.
I talking about the finals or the conference finals?
I'm talking about the whole run.
disagree.
He fried. Nah, he
Tatum
fried during the
was
conference
not
finals,
better
didn't
than AD in 23-24. No, he was not.
in the
He was not
regular
a better
season.
player.
Tatum doesn't have like
Okay, I'm
he
not
might have a
mad at that.
game, but he doesn't have a crazy like series to
I
point
think that's
to.
as a matter of fact, real talk. Yeah, you're right. I have my years mixed up. 24 is more of a conversation. 1000%. I actually think it leans in favor of AD. This shit we saw last year is not a conversation. And then in 23, I think
he was better last year for
Tatum.
sure. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I think that's the difference. I do
due to
3-year
like
samples.
injury though.
Nah, I don't think just due to
No,
injury.
the Lakers stretch of Anthony Davis.
I seen that
What?
lit.
No. Lakers stretch AD was
He started the
playing
year
as
on
well as
Demon
Tatum.
Time offensively.
he was
Defensively, he took it
playing
real
as
good.
well as Tatum. Now that Dallas stretch where he was playing injured, I don't even know why he was out there. Well, matter of fact, Dallas was like running out of players or whatever the fuck was happening.
Hold
Then
on,
he came
you
back
think-
and played.
You think
He was
the
supposed to. He was
entire-
eventually ruled out for the season. So for me, I don't even look at what he did in Dallas personally. But that's
Okay.
fair. I mean, that
Right.
if you do, that's fair. So I'm expecting
I'm
him.
not judging him off of that. I think
Well,
in
yeah,
LA, he looked worse.
I think he was playing elite basketball with the Lakers. He had a bad 2 weeks. Outside of that, he was an elite basketball player.
he took a real step back offensively compared to where he was at the beginning of the year, and that's why I'm saying because both of them started the year off killing offensively. They both started the year off killing. I think AD to start the year was worse defensively than we expected him to be. I think when he got better defensively, offensively he took a step back. Obviously, Tatum did what he always does, ebbs and flows.
Yep.
He'll have a month where he looks like he's in top 3 conversations, and then he gets back to reality where he's a top 7 player, top 8 player in the league, whatever. But yeah, I just think he's a better player than AD right now. But I mean, he's hurt, so it's fair, I guess. Tough though. That's a tough one.
So our next list is going to be small forwards, right?
Yep.
Is that going to be harder than this list, y'all think, or what?
I think easier. I
It might
don't
be easier.
think I have crazy takes about the league small forwards today.
Probably not.
It's honestly the hardest part is defining who's a small forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That part.
I think J-Dub's a small forward this year. I think Franz is a small forward. After that,
Jaylen Brown.
yeah, JB.
Oh, the Jalen Brown conversation is going to be fun. 'cause
Kawhi again.
I'm really curious.
Kawhi again. Who else? I know
Tank said
Ta-
J
I know-
Dub's a 2.
Yeah, but he was a 4 2 years ago. He was a shooting guard last year.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. J Dub is dead
he's just
ass
a
everything
wing.
at this point.
he's
Yeah,
a
I
wing.
don't.
He plays
Yeah.
every position.
He's a
Newski
dog.
said we literally do not miss
Yeah.
games like that. And our first major injury where we missed time is the worst possible injury for a basketball player. This shit sucks. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
unfortunate, but I'm sorry. There is nothing anyone can say. And again, y'all can let me know. My great panel up here. Y'all can let me know. There's nothing anyone can tell me about what the fuck I saw Jason Tatum doing versus Cat drop defense. It was really bad, bro. I'm sorry.
Yo.
The amount of threes he settled for was crazy.
Yeah, he was being JT though. That's who he is.
But
that's the problem.
That's
That's the
that's
problem.
one of the
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro, if you put AD over there in Boston with all that ball handling and skill, bro,
I think the offense gonna be as good though.
Performed better against New York than Tatum.
That might be true, but I dead ass don't think their offense would have been as good though. I will say that.
I mean, maybe,
why do you
but
just know that?
you're going from I don't know, the fall off is not that far.
I mean, you will have a better defense. I'll say that for sure.
And
then-
the defense is better.
Yeah.
I don't, bro.
That
I
is
don't
better
know.
defense
I
if
don't
you
know.
dropping down there for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel where Wes is coming from, but I think Tatum at 3 doesn't look that bad optically, so I'm cool.
2 for 1. Wait. Chat. Okay, look, this is why we got to highlight chat sometimes, bro. And listen, I fuck with 2 for 1, bro. This man 2 for 1 said talking shit about Tatum in that series. He was having his best all-around postseason game, brother. It's a series.
Right.
He was bad for the series,
Right.
and then they gassed game 4 because he was shooting hot. Oh,
But that was what I said, bro. There.
yeah.
He is
I know.
a bad pull-up shooter. And
He
this
is.
the thing that I've had
Yeah.
to, because I used to be huge on Tatum. I used to be like, oh man, Tatum finna be the one. He finna
This is true.
Because I value his the all-around skill set of his game. But I had to, what kept smacking me dead in my face, Derek, is that he's not a good pull-up shooter, and he takes a lot
Not
of
yet.
pull-up jump shots.
Yeah.
He just
It hit you right in the
And-
face.
And if he doesn't adjust that to his game,
It
to
hit you
me,
right
that
upside
is
your head.
bleeding a lot of his value. The fact that he just refuses
It's definitely bleeding.
to stop shooting pull-up jumpers over and over and over and over. And not
I got a
make
clip,
them.
by the way. Hold on.
This how
That's
y'all
not a
Damn.
clip. That is not a clip.
I have a clip. I have a clip
I
with the
was
Tatum
listening
shit
real
too.
talk, but
That's crazy.
Hold on.
This how y'all
sadly
do
these
it.
two did not really let that take it off.
Oh, the clip. Hey, here you go. I'm gonna post it real quick because, like, listen, I was watching the game and I couldn't believe what the fuck I was watching, bro. Hang on real quick. Someone in the chat clipped it at the perfect time, real talk. You finna see what exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on, bro. This shit was funny as fuck, bro.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so look. This picture is a Photoshop of Tatum on Jalen Green. And this is how this is how the possession closes out. I don't think I'm sharing my screen here. Boom. So this is posted in chat, and I spotlit it because that's how he was playing before this last shot.
Players.
Another moving screen.
Oh my God. Step back three. Nope. Whoa.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Again. Like this is back-to-back games that just ass. I'm sorry, bro. Like this is why I can buy into Anthony Davis, even though I think he might be the worst offensive player. It's just the variance of Tatum is a thing. It is a thing. I think that's fair to at least acknowledge, you know?
And yes, he can go from game 7 against Philly dropping 51 to game 6 where he couldn't throw a fucking rock in an ocean for a whole game until like
I ain't gonna lie, that fourth quarter felt fake as hell, bro.
I don't know, bro. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Like it's so when y'all get at me with this, oh, he's such a better self-creator. Like he self-creates, he generates more than especially off the bounce, more often than not, a step back jumper that he shoots inefficiently. That is the truth. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, nah, it's facts. It's facts.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm
not a big Tatum guy. I feel like it's not even crazy disrespect to still have him at third. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's fine. That's not bad.
How many players are consistently good? There are definitely more consistent step back shooters.
Yeah.
Luka for the past like 2 years now has been a better one. James Harden, obviously, when he was in his prime, using it to that degree.
Yeah.
But Newski, what I'm saying is the problem is he doesn't shoot them to that degree, yet he's taking them to that degree. So you're asking me, well, who makes them at that volume? Yeah, the guys that should be shooting them at that volume. He shouldn't be. He should not be shooting. What?
I mean, that's the biggest problem with his game, though. Like he will take that shot.
He doesn't make them.
Yeah,
he just doesn't make them. He doesn't.
Yeah. He will take that shot instead of going to the paint.
It's the truth. Tell him to go get better. That's what he needs to do. He needs to go get better. That's the realization you Tatum niggas need to come to. I've made it here, and it's not. You know what? It shows that I like him more than you do because I'm willing to hold him accountable.
Snaps on that one, Chad. Snaps on that one.
Oh man,
he needs to get better.
Real talk said I'm a real fan.
He needs to get better.
Listen, I'm gonna say this right here in closing, right? And like, I think the biggest example. I don't know if you gentlemen remember this game. This game was from this season. They were playing the Cavs. The game was mad fucking close. Tatum has the ball, and he chose to take a post fade over Darius Garland in isolation coverage. It's just the decision making to be so okay with just putting this shit up. But then, as a counter to that, for the majority of the season, he was playing with some sense. But then I don't know what I'm going to get consistently out of Tatum in those spots. So even if he has a better season, I can't confidently say I'm taking him over this player in these spots. I can't. You know, but hey, man, W Stream, first off, I appreciate y'all. The post is out for our tier list. We will be updating you guys on the next stream date. We'll chat about that. I know the NFL season is back, so we are going to be trying to work around those types of things. But appreciate everyone that came out. Derek and Real Talk, any closing statements for this stream we did today?
You got Real Talk.
That man is playing in optimum space in the league.
He went back to Tatum.
2 5s that can shoot the 3, and Al Horford and Porzingis. Dribble, penetration, and skill all over the court.
Real talk.
And we can't break 60 true shooting.
Hey,
What's good, Newski? What's good, man?
This
What's
is
good,
an
man?
atrocity.
This is my only thing, bro. This is my only. I'm totally fine with you saying, okay, like Tatum, he has to get better. He has to do this efficiency thing. My only thing is you cannot sit up here and harp on Tatum's inconsistencies and then come up to me and hype up Anthony fucking Davis, bro. That's just my only.
Yeah, I can because
How?
what you want to say that they both do at a consistent rate, which is defense. AD's the better defender, and I also believe that AD's, and you would argue that Tatum's floor, as far as like the playmaking and the passing, gives him an offensive floor, and I think that is a fair argument. However, for me, when AD's already a 5, so I'm not even really viewing him through that lens anyway. But I still believe AD being one of the like 2-3 best play finishers, there's still even a floor to his scoring that I even think Tatum like doesn't have just inherently. Like you can run pick and roll with AD, you can throw him a lob, you can hit him in the pocket. He's good at that little float, little touch shot, like 8 feet away from the basket or whatever. Then definitely hit a little midi every now and again, and then he can dominate the offensive glass, and then he's going to get fouled. Like there's some of that inherent in the play finishing provides a floor of scoring that I think even Jason Tatum doesn't really have nothing that he goes to consistently when he needs to score besides just the step back.
What is AD's go-to?
I'm saying the play finishing skill. That's what I'm doing.
Dunk.
I
was about to say put back.
But doesn't that take
not just put back. First off, so now we're going to
That was good,
devalue
that was
AD.
good.
We're going to devalue AD.
That was good, Derek.
I just
Beat him
put
up.
him at 2. Don't say I devalued him.
I'm not devaluing nothing. I'm just asking.
Okay, no facts. Okay, that's what I said.
Nah, facts.
No, yeah, okay.
Nah, facts. I love that answer. That's cool.
All
Yeah,
right,
but listen,
my closing
Now we
thoughts.
don't
My
know what
closing
play
thoughts.
finishing is.
Yes, Derek. Yes,
My
Derek. You go
closing
ahead.
thoughts. Great stream. Probably the most difficult position, maybe aside from point guards, that we're gonna have. But great engagement. Great everyone coming out. Fun convos. Really enjoyed it. We're gonna have a few more before the season's gonna be around the corner. So great time. Thoroughly enjoyed it. All the links are attached to Twitter / in descriptions and whatnot. So there's the shameless plugs.
All that. Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to stream tonight, but I very much want to try and stream tomorrow before I go out. So that'll be the goal.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I'm about to probably hop on Rivals and maybe 2K tonight, so I'll probably be back for another stream. I found out how to multi-stream on Twitch and play back without lag, so tap in tonight, y'all. But
Sweet.
Appreciate y'all, fellas. We will catch y'all in the next hoop stream next week. Peace out, people. Have a